What up, chat? How's everybody doing today? That's right, we're loading up. All right, so if you guys were here last night, we did our Card Fight Vanguard stream last night because of this. So, Marvel is officially come to Magic. Paper started coming out on Friday. Actually, it was like a week ago now. Yeah, like a week and a half ago. And now it is in Arena. As you see, we got a lot of things. We got a lot of things to open up here. Oh, we got the Cosmic Cube. I forgot what this does. When you attack, look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may cast a spell from among them with mana less than or equal to the greatest power among attacking creatures you control without paying its mana cost. Put the rest of them at the bottom of your library in Arena 1. That is crazy good. We got Thor, Iron Man, 4 of them. Hold on. Nobody saw that. All right, 20,000, 2,000 gold. What else we got? Ooh, I didn't know I was gonna get all this. Hulk enters, destroy all artifacts. Okay, I don't like that he's a 7 though. He's probably not gonna get used. Or when the source you control would deal non-combat damage to an opponent, you may exile that card from the top of your library. You may play those cards this turn. That's okay. Ooh boy, hat. And what the hell? What was that? Oh, this is all the stuff the stuff I pre-ordered, and 10,000 experience. Yeah, I also got the Master Pass. I was like, I'm gonna be playing, so I might as well. Damn, I got mad packs. I got like almost 30 packs to open up, and we still got 13,000 fucking coins. Should I just buy more? I should just go buy more and just open it all up at once, right? Hold up. I'm over here talking and I'm muted. All right, so yeah. Oh, is that the orbs? Hi, family. She was letting the cat out. Okay, yeah. So it's to get these cosmetics and whatnot. Is there stuff in here that I want? Questions for later. Let's go to the store. Let's buy some mythic packs. Hold on 1 second. The background music's a little loud. I'm just gonna lower it just a little bit. All right. Wild card value. Yeah. Marvel superhero starter bundle. What comes in this? 10 superhero boosters. Captain America Avatar. Captain America Shield sleeves. Tempting. I don't really care about those lands. I got the lands I want, which is I love the Strixhaven lands. I do not need 20,000 gems. That's crazy. I don't think I need any of the rest of this. Okay, so we're just gonna go. You know what? I'll save my coins for events because we'll probably do a draft event. Let's just open up what we got here. A couple of these bad boys. Iron Man armor. Eddie Brock. Yeah, Serpent Society. If I get 4 of these, I'm still building that deck like right now. I actually don't know what Winter Soldier does. Winter Soldier gets +2/+0 for each equipment attached to him. Yes, I do know. Return this card from your graveyard to the battlefield with a finality counter on him. Then you may attach an equipment you control. Or is it off equipment? Ooh, Gathering Place. So the new land cycle that we just got. They tap for colorless, and then if you control a basic land, you can tap for green or white. Which, especially with all the land destruction around now, I'm going to be playing a lot more basics. Charred Foyer. I didn't see this one. Beginning of your upkeep, exile the top card library. Oh wait, that's not. I never had this. Once per turn, you may pay 0 rather than pay the cost of an exile. Play a card from exile. That's cute. All right, here we go. 10 packs. We have 27 to open up, and I might get more. God damn. Patriotic Shield Altar. Equipped creature gets +2. Oh, Sword of Ice and Fire and Ice. Huh. Is that legal in Standard? Protection from red and blue. Equipped creature deals combat damage to a player. Equipment deals 2 damage to any target, and you draw a card. Oop. Ooh, we got She-Hulk. That's good. That's a really good one. I actually really wanted that one. Next, Light of Promise. Enchantment aura. Enchant creature has whenever you gain life, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. That's... I don't know if I like that for a mythic. The 10 rings. Oh, I'm gonna do some filth with the 10 rings. Oh, I'm gonna do some filth with the 10 rings. Tony Stark. Awesome. I actually wanted to make that in Brawl. I wanted to make him as a commander. And considering I just got the 10 rings to go with him, that's gonna be hilarious. Electra, she's good. So Doom, good, because I want to make the villain deck. 2 copies of Electra, which I need for the villain deck. Construct the Cosmic Cube, yes! Let me get another one, make me happy. And Paul Collison, Vision Quest. My girl actually pulled the comic art of this. What else did we get? Shield Helicarrier. The Baxter Building, that's an okay land. I actually really like Political Triumph for an early game white card. Death to Our Enemies is okay. Iron Lad, I haven't seen this one. You may look at the top card of your library at any time, reveal the top card of your library. If it's an artifact, draw a card. Why is that? I mean, I guess Flying and Vigilance is why it's a 3-drop. Because you can attack with it, then you can tap it to draw. White Tiger. Bullseye. When Bullseye enters, you may sacrifice an artifact or discard a non-land card. When you do, Bullseye deals 2 damage to any target. Sacrifice an artifact or discard a non-land card, Bullseye deals another 2 damage. Edie, Young Avenger. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you may pay 1. If you do, target creature with haste can't be blocked this turn except by creatures with haste. A power-up She-Hulk. This new mana dork that can get to all creature types. I actually like this thing a lot, especially since it becomes a 3/3 as long as you have 2 or more creature cards in your graveyard. It's a mana dork that turns into an offensive card. Pet Avengers. Not a bad first set of packs. Not a bad first set of packs. 3 Commandos. And then of course we're getting all the wild cards too. Hour of Defeat. Oh, that's Killmonger beating T'Challa. Alright. Next. Another 10. Alright, come on, give me some goodies. Give me all those wild cards. Alright, what do we got? Another copy of the 10 rings. Ew. Alright, Thor. Thor's okay. For the equipment deck. I do want to make the try out the Thor equipment deck. Captain America Super Soldier. This card's nuts. 3-drop, 3/2, first strike, has a shield counter. And as long as he has a shield counter, your other heroes have hexproof. Crazy. That's crazy because they can't touch your heroes unless they board wipe you, unless they get rid of him first. And even if they hit you with a board wipe, he survives. Oh, actual mythic wild card. Jane Foster, she's okay. Hidden Lair, the blue-black one. I actually haven't even seen this one in real life. Ares. I've seen people want to make some funny shit with that one. Wrecking Crew, they're okay. Wondrous Wasp, she's good. She can basically erase at instant speed erase somebody's creature's ability. So just checking my volume. Everything sounds good. Okoye is good. Speedy, Speedball. People are like realizing this card's kind of nuts. Hulk, Gamma Goliath. Reach, Trample. It costs 5. It's a 6/5. Power up abilities of creatures you control cost 3 less to cast. Less to activate. And then he has a power up to put 5 1/1 counters on Hulk. Of other creatures, okay. His ability doesn't cost less to cast. Agent 13, Sharon Carter. Ice. Biochemical. Nothing too exciting in this set of packs. That's okay. And then we got 7 more. I'm hoping I get it here. I want T'Challa. That's not T'Challa. Oh, we did get Squirrel Girl. Avengers Under Siege is good. Emo. Epic Fight. And Super Adaptoid also good. Definitely gonna have to craft a few cards. What the fuck? Abomination, Terrifying Titan. Trample, power up 7. Put a 1/1 counter on abomination. He fights up to one target creature and opponent controls. Not very good for a 4/4. Super speed's good. I actually put that in my Kefka deck IRL. You can flash it in to give something first strike, and it gives them +1/+0 and haste. Yeah, English. All right, so some of the packs are good. Some of the packs are good. Nothing too, crazy. Let's go see what we got for limited events. Premier Draft, Marvel Superheroes, Sealed Marvel Superheroes. Now, is this the one where we just get a bunch of packs? Yep. You receive 6 Marvel Superhero packs. The cards will be added to your collection and use them plus basic lands to build a 40-card deck. Play games and receive prizes based on how many matches you win. I'm going to try and not suck at this. I'm going to be real with y'all. I suck at Sealed. But we have the token. We might as well do it, right? And we get all that. We get the free packs. All right, give me some goodies. Namor, Storm, Arc Reactor, Multiversal Incursion, Amala Khan, and Super Scroll, which is 5 colors. I didn't know that. I do like that I got Arc Reactor. If I can get some artifact synergy, I definitely would play that. All right, let's look at what we got here. Looks like we got blue more than anything. I don't know. Okay, do we have artifact synergy? I feel like we're a little unfocused on what we got, but let's see. Agents of Shields, Hero in Training. When this creature enters, draw a card. If you control another hero, you gain 2 life. That's okay. Your creature is +1/+0. Flying Vigilance Prowess. Alright, do we have any power cards? Like cards that would be like, Nameless powers equal to the number of merfolks you control. We don't have a whole lot of merfolk, so I don't think that's gonna help us out. Whenever you draw a second card, put a 1/1 counter on this. That's not bad. Turn up to 1 non-land permanent. When another non-land permanent you control is returned to its owner's hand, put a 1/1 counter on Justice. You have no max hand size. Whenever you cast a spell that targets a creature you control, draw a card until Miss Marvel gains. Miss Marvel gains Miss Marvel's base powers equal to the number of cards in hand. A lot of draw synergy. Whenever one more creature you control becomes tapped, draw a card, discard a card, put a plan counter. When you get the 4th plan counter, return 2 instants or sorceries from your graveyard. That's not terrible. We do have Multiversal Incursion as our mythic. Super Scroll doesn't really do much for us unless we're playing a bunch of other colors. I mean, we could try and use the different colors, but he has 3 black pips. I think that's pretty much all we got. And then we got Arc Reactor, which tapping for 3 mana at as a 5-drop is not going to help us unless we have a way to cheat it out. Whenever another non-token hero you control enters, choose 1, create a 1/1 soldier, create creatures you control get +1/+1 until end of turn. Creatures with flying can't attack you or block creatures you control. Whenever you cast a spell that targets 1 or more creatures, those creatures gain flying until end of turn. That might be where we go. It looks like we got a decent amount of green and white. Hold on. There we go. We have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 white cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 blues. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 black. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 green. So the most we have is blue, actually. Unless we have multicolored cards too. What does Killmonger do? When Killmonger enters, you may sacrifice another creature. When you do, destroy target non-land permanent opponent controls. As long as there are 2 or more creatures in your graveyard, Killmonger gets +2/+1. That's not bad for a 4-drop. But let's start off with these 2. I feel like these 2 are solid enough as 4-drops. A 4/4 flyer and a 4/4 that makes bodies. Go nuts. What do we have for creatures? Oh, Claim the Kingdom is a fantastic plan. We have 2 mana dorks. So Claim the Kingdom says whenever it's landfall, whenever a land you control enters, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control and a plan counter on this enchantment. When the 4th plan counter is put on this enchantment, sacrifice it. When you do, put an indestructible counter on target creature you control. This thing is nuts. Training Regiment also gives +1/+1 counters. Creatures you control +1/+1 counters on them have trample, and at the beginning of your combat on your turn, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. It is a 4-drop though. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, we have no early game cards. What about the whites? Target creature you control that's attacking alone gets +1/+0, and you gain 1. I guess that's okay for a 1-drop. Prowess, okay. Lifelink with a power up. Creatures you control attacking alone get +1/+1. It's fine. Whenever this creature enters, you draw a card. If you control another hero, you can gain 2 life. I feel like some of these can be good. Flying, Vigilance, Prowess. Maybe. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, tap target creature or land. That could be good. Is it good enough to run 2 of them though as a 3-drop? Yeah, maybe. She has a 3/3. That's a pretty good stat line. Destroy target creature and opponent controls that dealt damage this turn. That could be good, especially since you can flash it in. Web Up is good. Mockingbird, Ace Agent. Whenever you cast a spell that targets a creature you control, put a 1/1 counter on Mockingbird. Do I have spells that target my own creatures? The owner of target creature and opponent controls. That's a removal spell for 4. It sucks because I like the blue cards, but there's that many good ones. So I think we're gonna try to see if we can make a white-green and maybe splash in a little bit more. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 whenever equipped creature attacks alone. Scry 1. Red Guardian's okay. Mockingbird's okay. I don't think we're gonna go higher than 4 drops. What's this one? Target player investigates. Target creature gets +1/+0 and gains flying. Untap it. Oh, that's actually good. And then Kree Commandos. I don't like Kree Commandos. I do like that it has prowess. I don't like that it starts off as a 2/1. That seems very low to me. Alright, let's go look at the green cards again. Go nuts. Teamwork 3, choose 1. If the spell is cast during teamwork, choose both. Put a 1/1 counter on target creature. Target creature fights. That's for a 1-drop. That's a great fight spell. Knight of Wundagore. Whenever you put a 1/1 counter on another creature, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. This ability triggers once each turn for a 2-drop. That's good. Punishing Punch. The spell costs 2 less to cast. If there are 2 more creatures in your graveyard, target creature you control deals twice its power to target creature and opponent controls for a 3-drop. Do we have any more creatures? If you would put 1 or more counters on a permanent you control, put that many +1 on each of those kinds of counters, and then add X mana with X of Samson's power. Oh, you're a 5-drop though. I don't like that you're a 5-drop. Might be the strongest card we have. And we'll see if we have anything else to help us. Target player gains 2 life and searches their library for a basic land. Puts on the battlefield, tap shuffles, put a 1/1 counter on target creature, a little bit of ramp. We're up to 41 cards already. We already have 17 lands. I guess this ain't bad. I guess we'll take the 40 that we have and see how it goes. Hopefully we don't get beat too bad. What do we want to cut to keep it down to 40? Heroes in Training. Hero in Training's okay because we get to draw and we get a little bit of life. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, tap target creature or land. That's okay. We have a pretty good amount of non-creature spells. I'm trying to think if I want to keep Punishing Punch. We do have a lot of 3-drops. We do have some ramp though, so maybe that's okay. Brave Brawler is a 2/1 with lifelink that can become a 3/2, but we are playing a lot of +1/+1 synergy. True Believers. I guess that's okay because it can pump up something that's attacking alone. Shield Spy Kit +1/+1 and Scry. I don't know if I like that everything's only if we attack alone. Whenever you cast a spell that targets a creature. Because what do we have the first stuff that only when it attacks alone? It's the Shield Spy Kit, the Crowd of True Believers, Agent Atlas is prowess, Brave Brawler. Nope, he don't care. Whenever a creature you control attacks alone, that creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn. I mean, it does let us keep up blockers. I guess it's just the 2 cards that care about it. Yeah. Sword of Technique. I guess I'm okay with most of this. Maybe Undercover Scroll, Knight of Wondergore, go nuts. I feel like Brave Brawler can actually be good because of the fact that it's gonna have lifelink and we're doing a 1+1/+1 counter synergy. I guess giving my shit trample's okay for a 4-drop. And then it also gives us a 1/1 counter. So let's put that. I'm trying to think, are we ever even gonna see Doc Samson? It doubles the amount of counters that we get on our stuff. Fuck it. I need something that hits. And then as for everything else, web up, removal. I guess Quake is not great. No, I'm trying to think, do I want to put Punishing Punch in? I think I'm good to try what we got. Alright, let's see if I get my ass whooped. I would have liked to play villains, but we didn't get nearly enough support for it. Alright, I'm gonna double check my sound real quick. Hold on 1 minute. Alright, that's better. I actually like this hand a lot. We got turn 1 plays, turn 2 plays, we got plays all the way up to turn 4. Loki. Huh. Alright, do we attack with this? Target player investigates, target creature gets +1/+0 and gains flying. I guess it's okay to play this. Can he give it to himself? No, he has to tap to give +1/+0. When Red Guardian enters, destroy target creature and opponent controls that dealt damage this turn. That's pretty good. I do like that she gets double strike. Oh, we got a flyer. And we already have the outs of that with Storm. Creatures with flying can't attack you or block creatures you control. Whenever you cast a spell that targets one or more creatures, those creatures gain flying. All we need is 1 more mana to be able to play her. Do we want to play Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D.? I feel like we can start pushing a little bit. If we put, it'll be a 3/2. He can block with both his creatures, but they would both die. All right, we're gonna make you attack alone. You're gonna get +1/+0. Then we're gonna tap you 2, giving you +1/+0. So you get +1/+1 and then +1/+0 on top of that, and we're gonna gain life. So 4 damage is pretty good in a limited environment. Now, if I can draw 1 more land and we can drop Storm, we'll be in a real good spot. Whenever another artifact you control enters, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. That could be annoying. We like that. We like that a lot. Alright, so that flyer is going to be dead once we drop Storm. So let's do what we just did. Swing again. Another 4. That's fine. Loki's dead, and then he's gonna take 3. And then we're gonna drop Storm. Let's go. So now the flyer can't attack us or block us. And then we can pump all of our power into Storm, which is gonna be hitting pretty hard. And if we have enough mana, we'll drop Mockingbird, or we'll save for Red Guardian in case he tries to counterattack us. Blue, red, green. Doesn't sound like they would have too many kill spells. What the fuck is that? Oh, it's Taskmaster. That's cool. That can't attack us. What's Taskmaster do? At the beginning of your first main phase, until the next turn, Taskmaster becomes a copy of up to one target creature on the battlefield or creature card in the graveyard except its name is Taskmaster. That's not good. Because if he copies Storm, then we can't attack with Storm. Interesting. Very interesting. Alright, so we're going to attack with Storm. Gotta pump her up. She's going to swing for heavy damage. And I think we're going to hold on to Red Guardian. Because if he attacks us with Taskmaster, we can kill it with Red Guardian. So I think we're going to leave Red Guardian live. Obviously, you're going to have it become a copy of Storm. Anything else would be dumb. Oh, but I guess if he becomes a copy of Storm, neither one of us can attack each other. That's funny. That's hilarious that just played out that way. The only thing that can attack is fucking Machinesmith Automation. I guess we're at a standstill now. Whenever one more creature cards are put into your graveyard from anywhere, you draw a card, you lose 1 life. Put a plant counter on this enchantment. That's a good card. And I don't have any enchantment removal, which is sad. Should block. Oh, he wants to get the plan going. I'll take it. I got 21 life. Ooh, Mana Dork. Let's play that, and then we're gonna play Mockingbird. Oh, we don't have enough to play Mockingbird yet. So instead, since nothing can attack or block, let's pump up Agents of Shield. Let's give you that. And then target player investigates, gets flying until end of turn. You're already attacking, so the flying doesn't matter. Wait, what? Target creature gets +1/+0 and gains flying. Why can't I target this? Oh, target a player. Duh. I can't read. She gains flying, that's fine. Think. Alright, 4 life left. Now, if he wants to attack, he has to make a turn to something else. But if he does that, then Storm's free to attack whenever she wants. Which I don't think he wants. Get 1 more creature in the graveyard. Undercover Scroll becomes live, which we like. Oh, the Brutes we don't like. But again, what's he gonna swing with? Oh, we'll pop the Clue token and draw a card. Yeah, buddy. Equipped creature gets +1/+1. Equipped creature attacks. Scry. I can have another copy of this. I'm gonna have this. Equip. Now we can attack with this. Gonna pump it up a bunch of times. We don't need the land. Pump it up with this too. Jesus Christ. Alright. 6/7. Hit in for damage. It doesn't have trample though, unfortunately. He does get the draw. That was pretty dope. Not gonna lie. But he's got 3 life left. Now, this only gets powered up if attacks alone, so we need to clear out his blocker first. We could also put everything on Mockingbird. Recover Scroll can hit hard now. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 whenever equipped creature attacks. Alone, untap, and scry. Oh, there's 2 of them. We don't like that. Dealt damage this turn, so it doesn't have to deal damage to me. It can deal it to my creature. Let's go like this. We want that. We definitely want that. It's gonna have +1/+0, so it can only kill 1 of them regardless. I think we'll just leave that up. Alright, so now he's killing it. Alright, so he's gonna get to draw a card. What happens when you get to your last plan counter? When the third plan counter is put on this enchantment, sacrifice it and create 3 2/2 colorless robot villain creature tokens. That's fine. I'm not scared of that. Gonna kill that. He's gonna get his third counter. We did let him draw a lot of cards. That is a little scary. Now our board is even more powerful. Now we're gonna play undercover scroll, the 3/3, and then we're gonna equip this here as a 3/5. I think our board looks good. I think our board's a little bit better than his. We're gonna play Mockingbird next turn. We can attack with 1, 2, 3, 4 creatures, and if any of them hit, we just kill him. I'm sorry, we have 5 creatures. He does have a fat hand compared to us. Red Guardian did his thing. Deal 5 damage! That hurt my soul. Because now he has this as a blocker. Fuck. Oh, no. What do I do now? Because now he has 5 blockers to my 5 creatures. Ruh-roh. What do I do? He's just gonna copy Black Panther. I feel like we can put this on Black Panther. Not swing. What's he gonna? He's probably gonna copy Black Panther, I'm assuming. Unless he has heroes in the deck, he's just a 4. He's just a 4/4. Creatures you control get +1/+1 until end of turn. I think that's gonna be good if we drop Mockingbird. I should have saved this. No, because I didn't give Trample. He had Trample. Knights of Wondergore. Don't kill T'Challa. Fuck off. Eat him. Alright. Play Mockingbird now. Mockingbird's gonna get the thing. Do we want to give it to her, or do we want to give it to the Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D.? Maybe we give it to the Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. and see if we can push for some damage. No, because it's only gonna get +1/+1. Could have gave it to this. A 4/4. It would have been a 5/4, so it definitely would have died, but it could have took some stuff with it. But yeah, I think that's a good idea. See if we can push with this Mana Dork. He's gonna have to block it. Unless he... Ooh. Oh, but we have no lands left. Oh, that would have been good to get early. Let's give it the extra 1, so that way if he tries to block it with Taskmaster, we can take another creature with us. If he chump blocks it, then we win, because he won't have enough creatures to block us. That's fine. I'll leave the 4/4. I'm assuming you're gonna copy the Mockingbird. Mockingbird's the best card, but he might not know that. Oh, he's reading it now. Damn, we had such an explosive start. Only got this far because of Taskmaster. Okay, he's copying my Mana Dork. Ooh, that's not good. Yeah, +2/+1, discard +2/+1. That's a lot of damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Does that have vigilance? Oh, it got lifelink? Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. That might have just fucked me. Because if we swing out, his creatures are all big enough to block me. Good. Alright. He has to block this because otherwise she can kill him. Oh, I want that. I do want that. And then we're gonna pump you up. That's 10 damage if he doesn't block it. That's fine. Ooh, I'm so mad about this. What the fuck are we gonna do? Oh my god, he's gonna copy the Masters of Evil and get even more power. Fuck, the lifelink is gonna kill me. 7-7 though? Oh, I was in such a good position. Son of a bitch. I'm pissed. I'm so pissed right now. This guy has Cosmic Cube. So pissed. I fucking had it. Oh. We have a chance. Let's get rid of Taskmaster. Okay, everything reduces now. We swing with this, he has to block. He has 4 blockers. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attackers. These 2 can be lethal. I mean, I guess I just have to be careful because if he blocks the right way, he can kill it. He can kill our stuff, which we don't want. So I'm gonna swing with this. We don't need that. And I am gonna give it +1, which also heals me. Thank God. He basically has to sacrifice something to not die. Just gotta get him low enough on the blockers. Problem is he does have the flyer. That card isn't getting annoying. Especially since now... How did it have... whenever another villain you control enters, it gets lifelink. So it only has lifelink if he plays another villain. Only thing is if he plays a villain now... No, it's whenever he draws a second card, this makes a villain. Okay. If he doesn't have villains to play, we should be alright. Do not tell me you have another kill spell. He took control of my creature. Gain control of target creature until the end of turn. If you control a villain with greater mana value than that creature, gain control of that creature until the end of your next turn instead. I don't think he has... He does have one. Fuck off. He has a 6. Ugh. Alright, we're just gonna eat this. Oh, what the fuck? I get to scry? That's weird. I didn't know that's how that worked. I guess because I control the shield. We're just gonna take the 6. It's fine. This is a long ass game. I hate that we don't get our creature back till next turn. Damn. Well, I don't need that right now. Nope, we're fine. Just stay untapped. Another Taskmaster, man. This card's ignorant. And now he gets lifelink. It's okay. It's okay. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. I'm not mad. You're mad. We're down to 4 life. 4 life. And then he's going to copy Masters of Evil and probably kill us. Damn it, chat. I tried. I tried. Son of a bitch. I really tried. But no, he grinded it out. He grinded it out better than me. No bullshit, Taskmaster carried him, and he got 2 copies of it. You gonna block with Taskmaster? Go for it. Oh, word. Choose one. The spell has been cast using teamwork. Choose both. Destroy target non-creature artifact. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature and opponent controls. Yeah. Game. And the scry is to another land. Dope. I'm just gonna concede now. He's gonna copy Masters of Evil. He's gonna pump up all his villains again. Then we're just gonna die. God damn it. I told you I wasn't good at that. Can't be blocked by with power. Is it powers 1 or less? Draw. Put a 1/1 counter on this creature. Draw 2 cards. Commit enters. Attach it to target creature you control. Untap that creature. Gets +1/+2. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, put a 1/1 counter. I don't think I have enough. I don't think I have any draw support. Whenever you cast a spell that targets a creature you control, draw a card. I think that's the only card I have that actually draws us cards. Yeah, so trying to play blue would be stupid. Choose target creature card if your graveyard with mana value 4 or less. If that spell was cast using teamwork, instead choose target creature. In your gear, return target creature to the battlefield. What? This is a 3-drop reanimator spell? Do I play 3 colors? Do I play black? The spell costs 1 less to cast if you control a villain. Draw 2 cards, lose 2 life. This enchantment enters, target opponent discards 2 cards. Whenever the creature attacks alone, target opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Oh, that sounds good. Oh, whoops. Can I do a 3-color deck? It would give me access to draw power. It would give me access to a bunch of recursion. Choose one and the spell target creature gains death touch. Target creature gets -2/-2. It gave me a bunch of removal. I don't have villains. These are the only villains I have, so I wouldn't really be big on playing villains. Maybe just playing this as support cards. Because I had no answers to a bunch of shit. I didn't like. Not to mention he was dropping bigger creatures than I was. Raxon Brutes is just 1 black, 1 black. Oh, I can play 2 of these. Alright, let's try mixing it up a little bit. I don't want to play Super Scroll just because I don't like that it costs 3 black and 1. I feel like that could be dead in my hand. Colorless wall creature token with Defender. Target player draws 4 cards. Alright, let's not put that in. Alright, let's see. What do we not need in here? Draw Infiltration. There's a 4-drop. Vision's Ability. Alright, so let's cut out some cards. Let's cut out 10 cards. Well, we need to cut out a bunch more than 10 cards because we need to put mana into. Are we keeping the green stuff? Let's get rid of some of this higher cost green stuff that don't really synergize too well. We need swamps. We don't need too many swamps. That 17. So let's cut a couple forests. We need more white than anything. Alright, let's cut some stuff. Go Nuts is still a good removal spell for 1. Claim the Kingdom is good if we can get it early enough. Knight of Wondergore did fine. Undercover Scrolls did fine, and that'll help us with our colors. We can probably let go of Red Guardian since we have better removal. Because we also have Widow's Bite, which is a removal spell. Restorative Technique is ramp and gets us a 1/1 counter and some life. Mockingbird was good. You like the fact that Hydra Infiltration will make them discard 2 cards, and it plays into the us attacking with 1 creature thing. Raxon Brutes does have basic land cycling if we need it to. Deathclock Soldier returns from graveyard to hand. Agent Atlas. Brave Brawler. Agents of Shield. Hero in Training. Web Up. It does make my villain spells cost 1 less to cast, and whenever another villain you control enters, you may have a connive. That's good. I don't like Kingpin's Enforcers, but that's all we got for villains. I don't want to cut. I don't really. If I'm gonna have these guys in here, I need to make sure they're in here and not just cut them. I don't like that Mockingbird was a 4-drop. I think my 4-drops need to be a little more powerful. She can go. Crowd of True Believers. Panthers Pounce. Spy Kit did good. 4 more cards. Can I cut 4 more cards? Like I said, Claim the Kingdom's good if we get it early. Otherwise, it's kind of dead. But it's really good if we get it early. On another creature. Knights of Wondergore might be wishful thinking because I didn't really get any 1/1 counters on anything. Yeah, everything just kind of has temporary power-ups. So let's Claim the Kingdom too. That's the only thing we have that was giving us 1/1 counters. I want to keep Vision's ability for draw power. Maybe we just keep it where it's at and just run 41. Fuck it, we'll try it. Oh wait, go back. Go back. I can play Villain Hideout. What does that do? Add 1 mana, add any mana of any class minus only to cast villains. Target villain you control connives. I guess that's okay. Maybe I'll regret it because this is a 3-color deck, but we'll try it. Alright, let's see if we can get a win. I hate when I lose the first one. Let's hope I didn't get greedy trying to play too much. If it feels like we have no synergy, then we'll go back to the way it was because we did it all right in the first game. We just this is not good. This is good. We'll get rid of Baron just because we have no black. Even though he has a 3-drop, so we have turns, but I'd rather be ready to go. Let's start off with Crowd of True Believers. Oh, Go Nuts puts 1/1 counters. Shit. We'll just swing. I do like the Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. can work on herself too. Do we want to web up? No, I'll save that for a stronger creature. Two, 3. He's not going to block it. He doesn't want to lose his creature already. I need cards though. Web up's a good removal. Go Nuts can be a good removal and power up. We'll probably use that next turn. We can tap both for the teamwork. The fuck is that? When Cloak and Dagger enters, choose target opponent and up to 1 target creature they control. They reveal their hand. They may exile a non-land card from their hand or the chosen creature until Cloak and Dagger leaves the battlefield. Fuck off. It's alright. We'll get it back when we use Go Nuts. Teamwork. Put a 1/1 counter on target creature. Target creature controlled. Fight. And then teamwork 3. Give me back my shite. I gotta die. Yeah, Death Touch. Oh my god. Need a read. I would have done that differently. I would have had Crowd of True Believers Fighter. Son of a bitch. I didn't realize she had Death Touch. Damn it, that was a good card we just lost. Oh, he got all the plans. Doom Reign Supreme's a really good fucking card. And I got land. Looks like he's hurting on creatures though. So hopefully we don't get screwed too much. He starts dropping villains though with Doom Reign Supreme. I'll be losing a lot of life. There's one villain. I guess a Scry with the plan counter. Let's do this. We can't block a flyer anyway. things. Oh, I wish I had that card. Right now. I need that card right now. This is a much worse showing than last game. That's a good card too with the double strike. Well, I think we're in trouble now. I can't swing. I mean, that's a great card, but I can't do anything with it right now. Whenever another a non-token hero you control enters, because I don't know if I'm going to draw a hero. I don't have any tapped creatures. I guess reading is difficult. That's annoying. That flyer is fucking me up. And I don't have a black for this. I guess I should have left this as a black. Let's see what happens. That's gonna die. I would have been bought if that had death touch. I wasn't sure. What does it even do? Create a 2/1 black villain creature token with menace. That's not. Activate only if there are 2 or more creature cards in your grid. Oh, he made me discard my last card. Oh, I needed that card. And now he's gonna get a 1/1 count on all this shit. That actually hurt like crazy. Alright, that's all she wrote. Because now I can't do nothing. Should have blocked, but... Oh! That was just bad. That right there is why you don't play colorless lands. 3-color deck. Because drawing those last 2 cards could have saved me, but we will never know. I am sad. We also could have put Killmonger in. I didn't even think of that. Because put black in. Killmonger enters, you may sacrifice another creature. When you do, destroy target non-land permanent and opponent controls. That would have been really fucking nice. But no, I think we just go back to the 2 colors. I think trying to fit 3 colors was just too ambitious. Alright. So we have you in there, you in there. You in there. You in there. Oh, we took you out. Quake. Recommandos. Do we leave you in? I guess Prowess can be okay. Oh no, we had Red Guardian as a removal and we had Mockingbird in there. We had taken out Kree Commandos and what else did we take out? Training Regiment. I actually wish I had seen that. Panther Pounce. Go Nuts. Punish Punch. There are 2 more creatures. That's the one that I was thinking does double. Alright, fuck it. We'll leave it like that. Alright. We're 1 win away from... I'm ass at draft. I always suck at draft. Fuck, man. I hate how bad I am at draft. I think the most wins I've ever gotten in draft is like 5. That was one really good day. The rest of it was just never good. Oh shit, I didn't realize. Sorcerer Supreme Spider-Man, the Maestro, Captain Carter. That's supposed to be Thor and Cyclops. Beast. Those are all people, different versions of them from a different universe. That's supposed to be what's that's multiversal incursion. Yeah, English. Alright, we got a turn 2 play, but no turn 3. We wouldn't be able to do anything until turn 4. We don't even have another white to play Storm. And our points going first. I don't think that's a good enough hand. better. Not great, but better. 3-drop to draw. Go nuts for removal. Wondergore. I guess Spy Kit's gonna have to go. But considering how light our offense is, I guess Wondergore needs 1/1 counters. Oh no, because Go Nuts can put 1/1 counters. Yeah, we'll just do that. Alright, so we'll play Knights of Wondergore and we'll see what our opponent plays after that. Alright, Atlas. Alright, this has potential. If we can hit one more land, we might be looking like we might be in a really good spot. Control another hero, gain 2 life. So I'll probably play Shield, Agents of Shield first, and then Hero in Training. Ooh, that's not good. I would like to keep that. Mana Dork. Fuck. Ooh, that's a good card. If I play that, I have access to Training Regiment. Like, actually have access to Training Regiment. But I need to remove the threats. I have to play Go Nuts. If he removes, I'm gonna be fucking upset. Oh boy, this isn't good. Guess we'll block this. Because he can give this prowess and damage me. This is more of a set power boost. Fuck. Oh, I guess they're both gonna die. Unless he has another kill spell, another damage spell. Word. Alright, so that changes things a little bit. Choose one. If the spell is cast using teamwork, choose both. Target creature control fights target creature and opponent controls. My Knight of Wondergore will die. I think it's time to play the enchantment and start pumping him up. Alright, I think next turn we play Undercover Scroll and then we can hit Go Nuts. We won't be able to get both because we don't have... Well, no, because we don't need a hero for teamwork. We need a hero for hero in training. She'll still draw us a card if we play her. Fuck, he's got 5-drop Thor. That's not good. Alright, do we have enough? Yep, we can play her to draw. We'll give her a 1/1 counter with Regiment, which will also give us a 1/1 counter on Knight of Wondergore, and then we can use Go Nuts. Put that there. You gonna get that. We're gonna pass. Then we're gonna do Go Nuts. Creature fights. We'll put a 1/1 counter on both. We put it on Hero in Training. It'll pump up Knights of Wondergore. Does that work that way? It should, right? We're gonna have to give him up to kill Thor. Because Thor's just... When Thor enters, exile target equipment, instant or sorcery from your graveyard until the end of your next turn. You may play it. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, Thor deals damage equal to his spell's mana value to any target. Yeah, not do that. Tap any number of other creatures with power 3 or more. Just tap you. It didn't work! Oh! That one wasn't me. That one wasn't me problem. Whenever you put a 1/1 counter on another creature, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. This ability triggers only once each turn. That's what happened. I just couldn't read. I just couldn't read, chat. And now this Thor's gonna run through me. I would have just gave it to Knight of Wundagore and killed the Thor. Idiot. What's the mana value on the shield? So he could just kill my hero in training. No, he's just doing it to me. And then he's gonna swing the Thor and I just lose. Alright. That one's all my fault. And that's our third loss. I'm upset. I get like nothing. I mean, I got 3 packs, so it's nice. I'm embarrassed. I am embarrassed by that. Hey, we got Mjolnir. I did want Kingpin of Crime because I'm working on an Abzan deck where toughness matters, and that's a fire card for that deck. What else do we got? Invisible Woman, Decoy Plot. Alright, what else do we got that we can do to try and get more packs? Oh, I'm so mad at myself. When do ranks reset? 6 days, so next week. Next week the season restarts, so we'll try to have a deck ready by then. Until then, let's go and try and get some more stuff. Limited. We got sealed. What's Premier Draft? 10,000 to enter. Select 1 card at a time. I do want to kind of do that. Pick 2 draft. Do like pick 2. I feel like that can help us out a little more. And it's cheaper to get in, and I can do it more than once. All right, cool. All right, let's see if we can find some fucking synergy. When we did that last draft, we kind of tried to force our shit to work together. You know what? It was okay, but I made a lot of misplays. I need to fucking read my cards. After this, though, we might take a break from Limited and go play some Brawl. I have enough wild cards. I do want to craft T'Challa. All right. So we get to pick 2, right? We don't care about that. What do we got here? Exile all creatures. Each player may put any number of creature cards from their hand onto the battlefield. Then put that not as a 7-drop. Attacks alone. Thirst for Knowledge. Draw 3 cards and discard 2 unless you discard an artifact. Allow if you copy shit. Killmonger. Kill shit. When this creature enters, it connives. Choose 1 if it was cast using teamwork. Destroy target non-artifact creature. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to target. Good removal spell. Ant-Man Army. When this creature enters, create a food. I want to say Thirst for Knowledge is winning me over, and so is Hulk Smash. Actually, yeah, I'll take these 2. Alright. Thirst for Knowledge. Trickster Stratagem. U.S. Agent John Walker. When U.S. Agent enters, it's a 4-drop. Madam Hydra is a 4-drop. Black Panther is a 4-drop. Crowd Troop Believers. Helicarrier. Our defeat. Jesus Christ, these are all super high costed. Ant-Man Army. What the fuck's will this do? When this creature enters, put a 1/1 counter on target creature. If that creature is a hero, put another 1/1 counter instead. I don't like any of these. Guess we'll take these 2. Not great, but super strength. That's a fucking 5-drop. Tigra, Feline Fury. I guess Bullseye's okay. Death Touch, Power Up. Ninja of the Hands, okay. We got trash this time. All I wanted was some draw power. That's why I went for the blues. And then we got nothing else good for blue. I guess we'll try to zero in on blue, black, and red. Maybe we can cut some of this out. Dark Fortress is good. Crew, Wine, Why is he a 5-drop? Pick up the shield. I do like Futurist Forge, or a Futurist Forge. It draws me a card and then can draw me another card later. Yeah, it's an artifact, right? Yeah. We do need to aim for some artifacts if we're gonna have Thirst for Knowledge, so we don't just discard all our shit. It does help that we also have this for artifact support. When you cast a villain spell, create a villain token. Sacrifice. Bullseye does kind of lean into artifacts too. He is also a black. We could probably cut Madam Hydra depending on what else we get. Alright, what else we got here? Hulk Smash is just a good removal spell. Target, choose to return those cards from your graveyard to your hand. Ooh, Indestructible gets 2/2. No, that's good. Oh, we're running out of time. Another Thirst for Knowledge. Trickster Stratagem, fine. I don't like Trickster Stratagem, but it can basically get rid of anything. Stuck with these. Alright, next pack. Alright, Super Suit is good, especially if we're trying to lean toward that. Pay 2, copy target, activate or triggered ability you control for an artifact source. You may choose new targets with a copy. We don't have a whole lot of artifacts, but that does sound good. Teamwork 2, exile target creature with mana value 3 or less. If the spell was just cast using Teamwork, exile target creature and you gain life. I think I'm gonna have to go with. We do have a couple artifacts, so doubling their triggers could be nice. And for 2 life, that's not really much of a cost. Another Super Suit. Beginning of combat, that could be good. Especially so we can play it for red. A 2/3 power up, put a 1/1 counter on this robot, create two dudes. Do we have any other artifacts here? When this artifact enters, create 2 1/1 white soldier tokens. Return up to 1. Whenever another non-land permanent you control return to your hand, put a 1/1 counter on Justice. I don't really like that. I guess we'll go. It fits artifacts and villains, which we do have a little bit of both. And it's colorless, so that helps too. We're not playing white, otherwise I would take that. We're not playing. I do like Kid Loki. Kid Loki's fire. When this creature enters, it connives. When this creature enters, choose 1. Tap target non-land permanent, untap target non-land permanent. When this creature enters, exile the top card of your library. You may play that card. I'm gonna pick a card. It's probably this one. We got an early game card and a late game card. I'm trying to do a little bit of draw synergy with a little bit of artifact synergy. Artifact, fuck yeah, that's actually great right there. Instant. Whenever a creature you control attacks alone. This is probably the best card here. If this spell is cast using Teamwork, choose both. Target player creates a 6/5 Leviathan. Return 1 or 2 target non-land permanents to the owner's hand. That is a 7-drop. We do not like a 7-drop. Thirst for Knowledge. I don't want to get the big boy art. No, he's the big boy artifact creature. And another Thirst for Knowledge. Alright. Super Suit. When this creature enters, you may sacrifice an artifact or discard a card. That works. Sure. We have a random forest that we're just going to discard. Alright, next pack. Alright, what do we have for artifact support? Avengers Disassemble is a good card. We might just take that just because it's a really good card. Each power-up ability can be activated additional time. This spell costs 2 less to cast if it targets an attacking creature. Creature gets -4, -0. Oh, card. That's good. Artifact equipment. When this equipment enters attached to target creature, that creature gains indestructible until end of turn. Creature gets +1/+0. I like that too. But I feel like this is going to be really, really impactful. I'm going to take Stark Stolen Tech and that one. Wait, Super Adaptoid. Fuck yeah. That's a great card. Stature size, she gets big. E-power, human spy villain, enchantment. When this creature enters, scry 2. The 3/3 robot. It is an artifact, so it does synergize. I don't know about a 4-drop flyer. I do like this card. That card got used on us, and it's gross. How many creatures do I have? 16 creatures? That's okay. Alright, we're doing alright. Alright, Wondrous Wasp, she's good. Kid Loki, we like him. Another Futurist Forge. I think it's between Futurist Forge and Aim Scientist. If I connive, it comes in as a 4/4, but I like the idea of shutting down somebody's ability. I think we'll go with Futurist Forge in that. Whenever one or more tokens enters, draw a card. I'm not really playing a token deck. Bullseye for more draw power. Create a 2/1 villain creature token menace. Then creatures you control get +1/+0 till end of turn. I'm probably gonna get that last one. But I was rushing. Ooh, Hawkeye's bow. When the equipped card becomes tapped, deals 1 damage to any target. That could be good. So could Depower. Could save me. I don't know if I like that. It's a 3-drop, but we'll grab it. We'll grab these two. When it dies, you create a cool. Crazy. A 1/1 that when it dies makes another body in black. That's interesting, actually. Cool. I'll take those. Is that everything? Alright, so let's cut off anything that's not in our colors. So we'll cut out the white. Cut out the white. Oh, that's white. I didn't even realize. I thought it was colorless. Alright, so we're going to cut out the white. Cut out the green. So that's already 7, 11, 7, 8, 12, 17. That's 17 lands. That's fine. That's a fine split. Madam Hydra requires us to play villains. How many villains do we? Not too many. Hulk Smash, Kunlun Warrior. Maybe we just knock it down to just... Those are really good red removal spells. This could fuck me too, so no. Beginning of combat on your turn, another target creature you control gets +X/+O, where X is power. If I had a way to power up War Machine, this would be good, but since we don't, it can go. Giant size flying ant can go. I want to like Trickster Stratagem, but for a 4-drop, Then up to 1 target creature you control connives. The owner of target creature an opponent controls puts it in their library second from the top. Then up to 1 target creature you control connives. That's a big one. 3 Sentinel. He just a thick boy. Raxton Brute's also a thick boy. That gets bigger when we draw. This just has reach. Madam Hydrus, it makes villains as we play villains. This is also a villain. When this creature enters, it gives us access to more dudes, more cards, but I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I want to be attacking alone. So what do we have that puts +1/+1 counters on stuff? Kid Loki puts +1/+1 counters when he draws a second card. 2/2, Futurist Forge, Surrey, Super Suit, First Wasp. I don't think I have anything that puts 1/1 counters on anything, so Kid Loki can go. Which sucks, because he's a good card. Gaining Indestructible, Hulk Smash, Kunlun Warrior. Aim, Super Adaptoid, Atlantean Cavalry, Deep Power, Thirst for Knowledge. We can probably cut that down to 2. I feel like 3 overkill. Ninja of the Hand. It's a 2/2 with Death Touch. Each opponent discards a card. Its power up is really strong. I don't think I have anything with over 3 toughness, so that's gonna be a good oh shit button, but it might fuck me too. You control a villain, you get it until the next following turn after that. This is gonna be good with all the artifacts we have. We could probably level it without the 2 bullseyes. War Machine can go. Ugh, this is the hard part. There's a lot of these are pretty good cards. Maybe Hawkeye's bow is asking for too much, especially since we have Vibranium Dagger. We don't want too many. It is an artifact, though. Worst case scenario, we could discard it. How many creatures do we... Agents of Hydra lets us keep dudes on board. Hulksman. We don't have a whole lot of removal, so we're going to need to keep the removal we have. Triggered abilities. Happen twice. Put a 1/1 count on this creature just for drawing 2 cards. I guess... I don't really like Deep Power as a card. Maybe that's stupid for me to take out. No. Fuck. YOLO. We'll try it like this. 45 is crazy, but fuck it. I do like Grixis colors. Those are some of my favorite colors. Let's see what happens. I'm probably gonna get smoked again. All right, we have a lot of red, but we also have a lot of red in our hand. So fuck it. Hawkeye Bow. We'll play Kunlun Warrior next turn. We can discard a card to draw a card, or we can play Super Adaptoid. Is equal to the number of legendary creatures you control. When Super Adaptoid enters, choose another target creature. If that creature has haste, does this have anything? No, it doesn't. Okay, cool. We'll play the Mountain. Play Kunlun Warrior. We'll probably discard and draw. Super Adaptoid is not doing anything for me because I don't have any legendaries. I guess he counts himself, so he would come in as a 1/2. We did get an island though, so Wondrous Wasp is live. Just creating a treasure token like that is crazy. Alright, we're gonna put the bow on Kunlun Warrior. Then we will swing. When Wondrous Wasp enters, tap up to 1 target creature. It loses all abilities for as long as Wondrous Wasp remains on the battlefield. We like that. And she's a 2/1 flyer. I'm going to respond. Wondrous Wasp is going to counter, is going to stop her ability. And no more ramp for you. What? I guess because it was already midway through? Until the end of your next turn, you may play this card. Okay, so we're going to play Crimson Operative. I'm mad that that didn't work. It's fine. Alright, let's try and deal some more damage. Alright, we got a good amount of damage on the board. We have a villain, so Evil Thrall is live. What the fuck? That's the Hulk. That's my boy. For anybody that doesn't know, the Hulk's my favorite superhero. I'm taking that. I'm definitely taking that. Yep. Gonna play this island. Evil Thrall. Give me this guy. And I get him for 2 turns because we have a villain. I can swing with it. He has trample. Oh yeah, good game. We gotta win! Let's go! We just had to kill him with his own creature, no big deal. Hey, ranking up unlimited. All right, not bad. I'm just happy we got a W. This one only goes, I think, was it 5 wins or 6 wins? It said. I think it was only 4 or 5 wins, and then 2 losses. So we'll try and blitz through it. That is a lot of blue. But we do have draw. And we have aim scientist, which can hand fix us. Is it too slow? We got removal if we get to red, but we gotta find our red. That might have been a shit hand to keep. We did get Vibranium Dagger for a turn 1 play. That's nice. Okay, that's black. That's fine. We'll start drawing cards. Nice. Alright, so we can play Agents of Hydra. It's fine. Alright, we're good. We got all of our colors. I would like one more red, but if we don't get it, it's fine. Oh, I didn't realize that was a quick 3. That's not good. But it does give a +2/+2, so makes sense. Let's block. We'll get a 2/1 villain. Oh, I could have done basic lands. I could have got a red whenever I wanted. I might still do that, depending on how this goes. That's a good card. Now, I can drop this. Artifact spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. Target artifact you control becomes a copy of a second artifact you control until end of turn, except it isn't legendary. Alright, let's... I would have liked to equip Hawkeye's bow, but that's not going to happen. So equip this, and let's play the bow. Alright, so now we got a 4/3. I'm gonna swing. He's not gonna block it. We're gonna let him play whatever he wants, because we can basic land cycling it into a mountain and board. Alright, what does that do? Chicken Eyes. Fine. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, create a 2/1 black villain creature token with menace. That's fine too, because I'm gonna kill all of them. Alright, so let's do basic land cycling. Grab a mountain. We're gonna swing. Nice. We'll play this, and then we're gonna do Avenger Disassemble. Nice. A 1 for 4. I am totally okay with that trade. Technically, it's a 2 for 4 because I lost a creature too. And Vibranium Energy Dagger is going to go crazy in a Toph deck. They already have 2 indestructible artifacts that are crazy. That's just going to be another one. Haste! Ew. Fun. You know what? I was hating on this card, and now we have it. And we can play it immediately. Get that out of here, and then connect. Do I want to discard Thirst for Knowledge? I really don't. We'll see what we draw into. Ooh. Oh, that's a win con. Oh. Oh boy. I'm gonna regret that. I'm gonna regret that, but Evil Thrall is too good of a fucking card. Don't kill her. Don't kill Shuri. Don't kill Shuri. Let me load her up with equipment. What we'll do is we'll put the Vibranium Energy Daggers and the Hawkeye's Bow on her, and then next turn we'll turn the Hawkeye's Bow into a Vibranium Energy Dagger. Because that's what her ability is. She can turn one artifact into another. Fuck! Sorry. Target opponent loses 2 life, destroy target token. Each player sacrifices a creature of their choice. Fuck you, my guy. We both have to sacrifice a creature, so he just killed his own Wrecking Crew, didn't he? Which is fine. We'll use Future Sports to draw us a card. I just would have liked to keep the Sherry. Discard a card, then draw a card. Target opponent loses 2 life. Oh, he's not doing all the effects. Okay. How big can I make her? Oh, I have to tap her for her to make a copy? That sucks. We don't have a villain, so we would only get this for 1 turn if we do decide to take it. Let's put this on her. Let's put this on her. We can't take it anymore, so we'll just do another Futurist Forge. We are 6/4, which means he's probably not gonna guard if we swing, so we're gonna swing. Alright, we should be good to win next turn. As long as he doesn't blow us out. That's 9 damage on board I'm looking at. Oh my god, he's gonna do the power up, isn't he? He won the way I was gonna win. That's sad. You know, that's a good card. It is a good card. Taking your opponent's card and being able to swing with it, that's a good card. Fuck. The deck's functioning pretty well. I'm not having any real complaints about it. We didn't get any like really powerful cards. We have to kind of take it slow and build up. Pay 2 life, copy target, activate a triggered ability, in control from an artifact source. This hand's not great because we don't have black, but we do have Wondrous Wasp and Super Suit. Fuck it. We'll see if we get into some black. I'm not even mad about it. I'm gonna attach. Okay, so we're just chilling. He's not gonna play anything. We're not gonna play anything. When Night Nurse enters, choose target permanent in your graveyard that was put there from anywhere this turn. Return it to. Okay, so that does nothing. Let's just play for now. We're gonna tap that down. Easy peasy. Enchant creature does what? At the beginning of he draws a card at the beginning of upkeep. Let's do this. Now what's this do? Destroy target non-creature artifact creature. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature and opponent controls. Yeah, let's do that. Wait, what's this guy do? No target creature gets +2/+0 and gains hexproof. No, we're just gonna kill this thing so it doesn't draw any cards. And then we'll swing for 2. In the air. In the air! Ooh! Whenever a creature you control becomes tapped during your turn, it's the first time that creature was tapped, untap it. Kinda wish I had a villain on the board so I can have this for 2 turns, but since we don't have that, we're just gonna swing. Come on, I want a villain. This gives me +1/+2. I'd become a 3/3. Not worth it. Not worth it. I'll just take the 3. Give me a black. Come on, give me a black. Fuck. Another creature you control gets +2/+0 and gains hexproof. That's such a good ability right now. I mean, on the bright side, he doesn't have reach, so we can just swing away. 1 black. 1 black and this hand becomes crazy. Okay, he's gonna untap that. We're gonna drop this. Super Suit. He has one card in hand, so I don't know what that card's gonna do, but we're gonna find out. We're gonna put that on Wondrous Wasp, and then we're gonna block the Speedball, which is gonna kill it. He's still gonna die, but he is gonna take a Wasp with him, which sucks. Oh, and then he dealt me 5. I can't play a single card out of my hand. I think I'm dead. I think I'm dead. God damn it. I thought we were doing good. Whenever you cast a villain spell. What the fuck? And it has hexproof. Oh, that's the game. Too much black with no black lands. I shouldn't have kept that hand in the first place with all the blue. Well, that's that. I'm still not good at draft. Alright, let's go step into my world. My world being standard brawl. Alright. Nope. Alright. So I'm gonna take a deck I already have. That is brawl. Huh. So I have an Azorius deck for Aang, which I love Aang, but if I got to pick my commander, the commander I actually wanted to run was actually going to be T'Challa. So for those of you that don't know what T'Challa does, homie is good. Oh wait, they spell it. What? Oh, spelled it wrong. So King T'Challa. He is a mythic. We have a mythic wild card. Flash. Whenever a player draws their second card each turn, you draw a card. Either player. And then you can play 6, transform him, activate only the sorcery. He has Flash, Double Strike, prevent all damage that would be dealt to Black Panther. Whenever Black Panther deals combat damage to a player, draw a card, which I love abilities like that. It's where some of my favorite abilities come from. So we can go for a little more of a more aggressive Azorius deck, which just doesn't happen. So I'm going to take out Aang as my commander, put in T'Challa. Oop. I'm gonna craft him real quick. I only have 2 mythic wild cards. And T'Challa is definitely the one I want. So T'Challa's going up here. Now, as far as what we're going to be putting in here. Now, some mana rocks, because he's a 6-drop, if we want to be able to use him for his other side. Let me look at what other mythics we don't have yet. Because I'm sure there's plenty we don't have. Colors. Let's see which ones we don't have. Mythic Rare and not collected. From superheroes. Oh yeah, we're getting the Mind Stone. I wanted the Mind Stone right away. I want this IRL. And the Conqueror. Put it up. Take an extra turn! That's cool. Put up a 1/1 and indestructible counter on Captain Marvel. And then whenever another non-token artifact you control enters, you may pay 2 if you do create a token. I have a Noctis deck. I have a Noctis graveyard artifact deck. This is definitely going in that. Oh my god, this set makes me gassed. All right. So let's look at some other cards we don't have. Some rares for this set. We don't have, there's actually not a whole lot that we don't already have. Leader would be good. Super Soldier Serum. Enchanted creature gets +2/+2 and has first strike and vigilance, and it is a legendary soldier in addition to its other types. Whenever enchanted creature attacks or blocks, attach any number of target equipment to it. We're gonna get the land. We want that. That's a good use for our rare. Non-creature spells you cast have improvise, which basically means we can use creatures to help pay for it. No, artifacts, I'm sorry. Wings of Freedom. Whenever Captain America attacks other heroes, we're not playing straight heroes. His shield Has indestructible. Equipped creature gets +0/+8 and has vigilance. Whenever equipped creature attacks, tap target creature defending player controls. Interesting. Whenever a player or permanent becomes a target of an ability, you draw a card. This ability triggers once each turn. That is also a really good fucking card. And then Secret Invasion. Enchant creature you control. When this aura enters, exile up to one target creature other than the enchanted creature until this aura leaves the battlefield. Enchanted creature becomes a copy of that creature while this aura leaves the battlefield. That's funny. Alright, let's look at the rares that we do have for these colors. We have Wasps. She's good. I like her because she can stop an ability. Go with just the collected here. Arc Reactor. Is Arc Reactor good for this? It is a 3-drop mana rock, and we can use artifacts to help pay for it. Castle Doom, Kamala Khan. When you cast a spell that targets a creature you control, draw a card. I do kind of like that, but we might swap that out. And then what does Jane do? Whenever Mighty Thor attacks, exile up to one target non-artifact, non-token creature, then return to the battlefield tapped under its owner's control. Whenever an equipment you control enters, draw a card. I get it. So you want to blink equipment. This could be good because this is a 3/3 flyer for 3. That's actually like a really solid card. Then we like Wasp. Let me see. Do I have any mythics that I already collected? Oh my god. All right, let me read the Cosmic Cube again. Whenever you attack, look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may cast a spell from among them with mana value less than or equal to the greatest power among attacking creatures you control without paying its mana cost. Put the rest to the bottom of your library in any random order. That's crazy because it doesn't care what we do. Like what I mean is we attack with a creature. Doesn't care what the timing is. We just get to cast it. That could be potentially problematic. 10 rings. I wish I had a way to play an 8-drop. If I have a way to cheat out an artifact, then maybe we play that. I do like Multiversal Incursion. For each non-token creature you control, create a token copy. But we gotta see how many creatures we're actually gonna be playing and how we deal with destruction. Then Iron Man armor. This equipment enters, attach it to target creature. Equipped creature gets +2/+1, has flying. For 2, if this equipment isn't a creature, it becomes a creature. And gets +1/+1 for each artifact you control. That's gonna be also crazy in my artifact deck. I feel like I should just build this deck from scratch and put like my favorite things from these colors. So these are uncommons that we have. Whenever Vision attacks, draw a card for power is 4 or greater. Rewrite History is gonna be good in there. I don't know how much we're going to be playing for 1/1 counters. So, Echo is a good card. I didn't realize we pulled her. So, Echo can copy triggered abilities or activated abilities. So, when T'Challa draws us a card, we can pay 1 and draw another card, basically. When Okoye enters, create 2 1/1 white soldiers. Attack the creature tokens you have first strike. That's a 4-drop. I mean, it does get you 3 bodies, so maybe we play that. When Night Nurse enters, choose target permanent in your graveyard that was put there from anywhere this turn. Return it to your hand. I don't think I like that. Whenever one or more merfolk you control attack a player, draw a card. We're not playing merfolk specifically. Draw a card. Actually, only if you control a creature with toughness 4 or greater. Interesting that we can pay 5 to tap to make 4 mana in any color combination, and then we can pay 4, tap this, and draw a card. A pretty hefty price. We are going to be leaning into creatures. I do like Political Triumph. Colleen Wing. Whenever you cast a spell that targets a creature, put a 1/1 on Colleen. Just looking at what we don't already have or what's already there that could help us out. Patriot Shield, Supervillain Lockup. Whenever Luke Cage attacks alone, it gets 2/0 and indestructible. When White Widow enters, choose 1, put a 1/1 counter on each of up to 2 target creatures, return target artifact or enchantment from your graveyard to your hand. Pin Particle. Target creature you control gains vigilance until end of turn and can't be blocked this turn. Draw a card. Enchanted creature. At the beginning of your upkeep of enchanted creature's controller, that player draws a card. I can enchant my opponent's creature. Oh, sorry. At the beginning of upkeep of enchanted creatures controller, that player draws a card. Oh, so if I put on my opponent's card, then they would draw a card. Whenever one more token you control enter, draw a card. He makes Red Wing. I want to like this card. I hate that it's a 5-drop. Return that card to the battlefield under its own. It basically blinks whenever you cast a non-creature spell. Whenever a creature you control becomes tapped during your turn, if it's the first time, this could be good. Spider Woman. When Spider Woman enters tap target creature and opponent controls, that creature can't become untapped as long as you control Spider Woman. Why the fuck is she a 1/4? If she wasn't a 1/4, I would actually consider playing her. But 1/4, 4-drop? Nah. Hey, look, it's Moon Knight. I am Iron Man. Until end of turn, target artifact or creature becomes an artifact creature with power toughness 4/4, and you draw a card. Atlantis attack makes the big dude. We don't want any of these. And what commons do we have? I know I'm just looking at what we have from the set first for these colors, and then we'll figure out the rest after. Spy Kit, Security Officer. Take up the shield's not bad. Gives +1/+1 lifelink and indestructible. Web Up is a good way to get rid of shit. Put 3/1 counters on this creature for Doombot. Futurist Forge. That's also probably gonna go on my my artifact deck. I like We Say the Nay. That's a good counter spell. Whenever you draw a second card this turn, Atlantean Cavalry could be okay. Frozen in Ice. Do we like Wakandan Dagger? A Vibranium Energy Dagger. Do we like it enough to play? I mean, making T'Challa a 5/5 with double strike that takes no damage. I didn't realize this motherfucker has flash too. Oh my god, I love this commander. Oh my god, I love that commander. AIM Synthezoid, Ultron Drone, Kirby. I think that's all we have for exile target creature with toughness 4 or greater, exile target enchantment with mana value 4 or greater. And then what about not collected commons? Oh, we already did that. Okay, so we have all the Marvel stuff from these sets. Let's look at what we have for these colors that we can put in. So let's start off by taking out some stuff. So we were playing a little bit of bounce, you know, for like Storm Chaser's talent and stuff like that. Well, we're gonna go something a little more aggressive. Actually, that was pretty aggressive because it had a bunch of flyers that could swing. Kid Loki can get bigger as we draw cards. It can also give T'Challa hexproof if we put 1/1s on him. Whenever you put 1/1 counters on one or more heroes, you may create a 0/4 wall creature token. I would love you if you weren't a 5-drop. Futurist Forge might be okay because T'Challa's a 3-drop, right? So we wanna free up our 3-drop zone and our 6-drop in case we want to play him for either one. We'll still play a couple, but they have to be good. Iron Lad, you may look at the top card of your library, reveal the top card of your library. If it's an artifact card, draw a card. Submariner. Alright, I think we have the basis of what we want. Do I still have it? Oh, I still have it under just the Marvel stuff. Alright, there we go. White Tile Lotus. This artifact can just tap, add X mana of any color, where X is the greatest number of creatures you control that have a common creature type in common. Comes tapped to pay teamwork, put a 1/1 counter on her and draw a card. Alright. Do we have anything that could be a little more aggressive? Well, we have... Let's look at the creatures we have already. Authority of the Consuls is just a good card. Erode's a good card. Nurturing Pixie can get us our stuff back. Political Triumph is fine. Boomerang Basics. Now, just say when we cast or when a creature enters. Okay, so this can work with Stormcaster's Talent, which that's one of the cards we want to bounce back. But that's also if we want to go heavier into Spellslinger, which I don't think we do. Maybe we bounce that back. Boomerang Basic is still a good card, especially if we need card draw. Maybe we cut the Pixie. We'll keep the Siren. It's still a good card to play for a 1-drop and that can swing. What other cheap creatures do we have? It gains Vigilance. The Excite's not terrible. Actually, where's the other? There's another We can definitely make T'Challa a like King Me kind of deck, where he's like our main focus too. So like a card like Enter the Avatar State to keep him safe. He doesn't have any enter triggers, right? No, doesn't. We just want him to stay on the board. Restoration magic to protect shit. Give me more creatures. Flying lifelink. That's a good one. Whoops, I wasn't trying to hit that. Enchanted creature you control, as long as enter this turn, enchanted creature that's hexproof, enchanted creature gets +1/+1. Not bad. Not bad at all. Target creature gets +2/+2 and gains indestructible till end of turn. Airbender Ascension. I don't think we need that because we're not going to be playing too many blinks. We're not playing like a blink deck. Ambrosia can go. We need guys we can punch with. You may look at the top card of your library, and once per turn you may cast a creature spell with power 2 or less from the top of your library. What's this? This creature enters with 2/1/1 counters on it. Remove a counter from this creature. Target creature gains indestructible till end of turn. That's kind of perfect. He comes in as a 2/2, and then we can pay 2 to give something to remove a counter and give something indestructible, making him bigger in the process. I like that. Each creature you control deals 1 damage to it. That's okay. Dawn's Truce is always a great way to protect stuff. I might swap some of this out as we go, because you might see me like, whenever you cast a spell that targets a creature you control. Actually, that might make Colleen kind of good. I gotta see what we have for stuff that targets our own stuff. 2 coordinate deals 1 damage equal to the number of creatures you control to creature or planeswalker, or destroys an enchantment. That moves counters around. Target creature you control gains double strike till end of turn. If it has a 1/1 counter on it, draw a card. You control 5 or more untapped lands. This creature enters with 2 1/1 counters on it and a lifelink counter on it. It's a big ask. This creature enters with 3 -1/-1s on it, so it'd be a 2. It'd be a 3/2. No, it'd be a 2/1. Whenever this creature becomes tapped while it has a -1 counter, remove a -1 counter off of it. Yeah, that's okay. Oh, didn't we pull Jennifer too? Oh, but she's green. Fuck. Flash Thompson enters. Tap target creature, untap target creature. When this creature enters, it endures 1. Search the library for a vehicle. When this creature enters, look at the top 5 cards. I think that's it for creatures that want to be able to swing in the early. Whenever you cast an instant sorcery that targets a creature, create a 1/1 white and black inkling creature token with flying. I don't necessarily need. Oh, this is a good card. Loon Class Frigate. Being able to pump up my entire board is just good. +1/+1 counter whenever you gain life. That's good because he definitely wants to punch early. Maybe we could throw a little bit of life gain in here. We don't have to go crazy. When another deck that you control enters, target creature gets +0/+0 and gains double strike until end of turn. This was a little bit bigger. I would like it. This creature enters, look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal a spaceship card from among them, put it into your hand, put the rest of your bottom of your library in any random order. If you didn't put a card into hand this way, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. I kind of like that because she'll be a 2/3 for 2, or she'll get me a spaceship. Sheltered by Ghost is good, especially if we use it with T'Challa. Creature enters with a 1/1 counter on. When this creature leaves the battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. That's also kind of good. There's so many cool things. Oh, Voice Victor is a staple. I want to kind of lean away from 3 drops because we want to be able to cast him for 3 if the need arises. Oh, do we have? Oops, I did not mean to pick that one. What was that? What's T'Challa's power? 3/2. So that doesn't work with Enduring Innocence. So we're gonna cut Enduring Innocence right away. What the fuck's the princess takes flight? Oh, it exiles a creature. Target creature you control gets +2/+2 and gains flying. Return the exile card to the owner's the battlefield under the owner's control. That can go. Board wipes. You never know. Let's just craft this. He has a 3-drop, so I don't know if he's gonna stay, but we'll see. Destined Convertation. Sacrifice all of the creatures they control. I think we're good on dudes. Return one or two target creatures with mana value 3 or group from your graveyard to the battlefield for a 4-drop. That's kind of okay. I don't think I need anything else as far as like creatures go. Maybe Elsbeth for flying. I don't know if that's gonna stay. I think that's all we want. Yeah. We're not playing heavy into artifacts, so we don't necessarily need this to copy any artifacts. We're not playing heavy into creature tokens. We're pseudo playing a Voltron commander because I mean we're gonna keep T'Challa on the board as much as we can because he's gonna draw us cards and whatnot. But I want more abilities like that. I want to be able to get benefit for punching people. I know Azorius is not normally the colors for that, but there's a few cards that can help us do that. At the beginning of combat on your turn, up to one target artifact you control becomes an artifact creature. I gotta see how many artifacts I play before I dump that because that's a solid spaceship for one. Cryogen Relic is good as a delay tactic and a draw card. I do like Does Machines. That is a fun card. We have a couple counter spells in the deck already. Low State, Surveil 1. Oh, my eyeballs. Not seeing very many good creatures. This creature enters with 3/1 counters on it, so it would be a 1/2. Remove a counter from this card, draw a card. Remove 2 counters from this creature, tap target creature, put a stun counter on it. I love this. That's it's a mythic. That makes sense. That's a really good card. Spider-Man No More. Power Toughness loses. It has Defender and loses all other abilities. Sherry Wakanda Inventor. I like her. Staunch Crewmate. That's a pirate. Stay hidden. We don't want to blink T'Challa because that would if he's transformed, that would bring him back untransformed. So let's see. When you draw your second card, put a 1/1 counter on this card, this creature. What's his creature types? Human Noble Hero, Human Warrior Hero. I guess some hero support wouldn't be terrible. I'm probably gonna check out Stock Up just because that doesn't draw us cards. Same with Flow State. We want to be able to draw cards. Instant draw power is good because we can draw on our opponent's turn, and if we draw a second card on our opponent's turn, guess what? We get to Thirst for Identity is a good one, better than Thirst for Knowledge. Then we get to trigger him, draw an extra card. Winter Night Stories, we love that card. Unfortunately, that's a lot of 3-drops. There's a couple enchantments I want to throw in here too. Hold on. Maris of Ideation, I love that man. Alright, I think we're good here. Imposter Syndrome, whenever a non-token creature deals combat damage to a player, create a token that's a copy, except it isn't legendary. That might be our win con. That might very well be our win con. That's a ridiculously powerful card. Especially if we're going to be playing a more offensive deck. And then as far as our lands go, it's an okay land. Do we want any of these guys? Other detectives. Angswift Saber. Fucking great card. Whenever I might take out Jane just because I don't know how many equipments we're gonna have for these colors, but we'll see. Is that power for Greater? That would also hit T'Challa, which we don't want. I'm just looking at what else we have for land options, guys. Dragonfire Blade, just giving him hexproof for monocolor is good too. That plus Vibranium Dagger, and he'd be a fucking huge. In this case, enter search your library for a basic land, put it onto your hand room. Shuffle. There are 5 colors among permanents you control. We're not playing 5 colors, so. Alright, I think that we're good here. Maybe we'd play some ramp. Where's Arcane Siggy? The ooze could also be good in helping us pump him up. He's gonna be big. He's gonna have double strike, and he's gonna prevent any damage if he gets blocked. We had a way to give him trample, man. Where's Arcane Siggy? Right there. Just putting this together is already giving me crazy ideas for my my Noctis deck. This equipment enters attached to target creature. Equipped creature gets +2/+1, has flying. Making him a 5/4 flyer could also be really good. And I like that it can be a dude if we need it to be a dude. Mechanical Mobster. When this creature enters, exile up to 1 target card from a graveyard. Target creature you control can use. Man, some of these cards are really fucking cool. Loss immunity doubles death triggers, not triggers. What about the Buster Blade? The Buster Blade doubles triggers, doesn't it? Buster Blade, Buster Sword. Is the Buster Sword a mythic? Nope. Equipped creature gets +3/+2 whenever equipped creature deals combat damage to a player. Draw a card. Then you may cast a spell from your hand with mana value less than or equal to the damage. That damage without paying its mana cost. Fuck, that's a good mythic. I have Cloud. Cloud would probably be good for getting these equipments out. Don't like that I'd have to pay 3 and then pay 2. It would make him a fucking 6/5 that draws 2 cards on hit. And then I can play a spell that's 6 or less. That would be crazy. But I think until we can get more wild cards, we just chill on them. Fuck, I want it. I want it. Alright. Let's start cutting cards. First off, let's see how many lands we got. We have 25 lands. I'm gonna cut that. I'm gonna cut 1 land and make that 24. We're probably gonna need more planes, but we'll see. We have a lot of blue sources, so I'm okay with that. All right. As far as our low-cost cards, Authority of the Consuls, enter the Avatar State for protection, Erode, Political Tactics. We might not need that. Basically, whenever a creature enters, we scry 1 and we put a counter on it. Once it gets its 4th counter, we sack it, we draw a card, we put a 1/1 counter on each creature we control. We're gonna kind of lean into some early game creatures. We could probably live without Shard Mage Rescue. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. Boomerang Basics, we could probably live without. Kid Loki. Spell Snare is dirty because a lot of the best one-for-one removal spells are 2-drops, not to mention counter spells too. 3 Steps Ahead is just one of the best counter spells. Do we need these equipments? I like them, but do we need them? I have to equip it for 2 to get Dragonfire Blade on, and then Vibranium costs 3 for a +2/+2. It is indestructible, but does that help me at all? Burden Stoneback, Colleen. I would have to play stuff that targets my own things to pump her up, which I don't think I have a lot of. Exercise, because it's just a way to get rid of anything, and it exiles instead of destroys. Get Lost. Leo, he's good early game. Lumen is good early game. Origin of the Spider, good early game. And we can actually give T'Challa double strike with this. Like if we have him on his first side. I know he has double strike built in, but when this creature enters with a 1/1 counter, when this creature leaves, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. That's asking too much. Sheltered by Ghosts, good card. Sun Pearl Curian we can get rid of. Take up the shield. That's a good one. We might keep that. Mind Stone, Voice of Victory, Banish Betrayal, return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. We don't need that. Consult the star charts. I'm gonna get rid of that because it's not actual draw power. We want cards that let me draw, because that's how we're gonna trigger T'Challa on our turn or our opponent's turn. Good early game card. Good early game card. Good early game card. Counterspell. Counterspell. Good early game. Another counterspell. Do we have too many counterspells? Depending on how our draw power, we might not need the ramp. Iron Craig could also be an equipment, which is good. Ooze is for graveyard hate, but I don't know if we need that. Aang's Iceberg can go. Lancian Cavalry also gets benefit whenever we draw a second card. We might get rid of Echo. She is a 3-drop. We do have a lot of 3-drops, which I don't like. Whenever you cast a spell that targets a creature you control, draw a card. Until the end of turn, Miss Marvel's gains. Again, we don't have a lot of cards that target our own cards. So, quick study, rewrite history. Whenever one or more creatures you control becomes tapped, draw a card and discard a card and put a plan counter on this enchantment. When the 4th plan counter is put on this enchantment, sacrifice it. When you do, return up to 2 target instants or sorceries from your graveyard to your hand. You can already see how that could be good. A lot of our draw power is going to be instances, and so is a lot of our interaction. Sky Coach can go, Stock Up can go. These guys can stay. Aang. Do we like Captain America? Whenever the creature you control becomes tapped during your turn, if that is the first time that creature becomes tapped this turn, untap it. That can be good. He's also got fantastic stats as a 3/4. We don't need the blink. Iron Man Armor might be good. We don't need Appa. Day of Judgment, Enduring Curiosity, Elsbeth, Smile at Death. We don't have enough creatures with power 2 or greater, do we? We might. How many creatures do we have that fall under that? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Never mind, we only have 7. That's not a whole lot. 8? We could bring back Aang. Is 8 enough for this to be worth it? I swear to God, if this could bring back T'Challa, I would play this in a heartbeat. Beginning of your upkeep, return up to 2 target creatures with power 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Put a 1/1 counter on those creatures. It also doesn't give them finality counters. That might be worth the 5 drops. The 5-drop. Englishman, that might be worth being a 5-drop. We're gonna get rid of Arc Reactor. We don't really need that. Imposter Syndrome also might win us a game. I don't want to play Leviathan. There's actually another board wipe I want from blue. Like, this card's been used on me so many times and it's fucking ignorant. The one-sided board wipe. Just don't have it. That's why it hasn't been in a deck yet. Where is it? It's a 6-drop. What is a sorcery? It's still not here. Lambda's Tide. What's this? Return up to 2 target creatures to their owner's hand. Draw 2 cards. No. This thing. River's Rebuke. Actually, I'm giving this. Fuck this card. I hate this card. That and Day of Judgment will be my two board wipes. We'll get rid of Summon Leviathan. Summon Leviathan was kind of in there as a placeholder. Wang Chi Tong is a good card. Draw gets 1/1/1 counters. Good offense. All right, so we're down to 78. So we got to get rid of 18 cards still. Authority of the Consoles we can get rid of because it's a little more defensive than we would like to be. We want to be more aggressive. Enter the Avatar State. How many protection spells do we actually have? It gives lifelink. It doesn't give indestructible, so it wouldn't help me with a board wipe. Restoration gives me hexproof and indestructible, so we like that. Same with Day of Judgment. Dawn's Truce we can pick. So those two are going to be our main protections. This one only gives hexproof. That can go. Boomerang Basics. It is a good way to slow people down. Like if an opponent puts a bunch of counters on a creature, we can just be like, cool, be gone. then it resets it. And if we have to bounce back one of our own cards, we get to draw a card. What would we bounce back in the early game? We could bounce back Spyglass Siren to be able to draw or to make another map token. We can bounce back Origins of Spider-Man to make another spider. We can bounce back T'Challa if they put something on him that's bad. We could probably live without Take Up the Shield. I do like the +1/+1 counters, but no, we can live without that. I like Lumincast Frigate because it gives a passive 1/1 to everybody. I really don't care about turning it into a creature, but if I do, it's nice to have. Cryogen Relic. How much draw power do we have? How many non-creatures do we have? We have 34 non-creatures. All right, we got to cut some of these because we wanted this to be more of a creature-focused deck. We have way too much bullshit. All right. If it's not directly helping me, sacrifice it, draw a card, 1/1 count on each creature you control. If we have a bunch of little guys, oh, what up, Benji? Welcome to the stream, bud. If we have a bunch of little guys, this can go hard. Spell Snare. All right, I gotta see how much removal and whatnot I have, how much of everything, because having that many non-creature spells is kind of crazy. The only reason I want to keep the ooze in is because we don't have any other way to deal with graveyards besides the ooze. But we'll take it out for now. We might put it back in later. 3-drop, we're looking kind of clogged. Much as I like Atlantean Cavalry for it to get bigger and bigger as I draw cards, it's probably gonna have to go. And then our big cards are also looking pretty clogged. Wan Shi Tong, draw half cards X rounded down. When an opponent searches that library, put a 1/1 counter on Wan Shi Tong and draw a card. I think I'm gonna let Wan Shi Tong go. Whenever a non-token creature you control deals combat damage to a player, create a token that's a copy except it isn't legendary. I like that because we can end up getting a shitload of everything. But does that mean we keep Emeritus of Ideation, or do we get rid of Emeritus of Ideation? Smile at Death. I love the fact that this brings back majority of a lot of my creatures and makes them bigger. That's why I like this card. Elizabeth Stormslayer, kind of similar vibe, being able to make my creatures bigger, make me the soldier tokens. And a lot of decks don't have a whole lot of answers to planeswalkers. That's why I love planeswalkers. They're my favorite. We still have a lot of bull. All right, how many removal spells do we have? We have a road. We also got to kind of treat our protection spells like counter spells, because that's basically what we're gonna be doing, is countering stuff. So we have, and then I'm gonna take these out as much as I would like to keep some of them. Erode. He's also a protection spell. I didn't even think of that. So we have Erode, Get Lost, Exercise. And it looks like that's all we have for removal spells, for single target removal. We have a lot of counter spells and we have board wipes. So I think we have 5 removal spells in total. That's fine. How many counter spells do we? Oh, Boomerang Basics can also be technically a removal spell. And then how many counter spells do we have? We have 3 protection spells. We have what? 1 protection spell, 2 protection spells. 3. I mean, Shelter by Ghost kind of fits both, technically. Also, Cryogen Relic can... No, that's just a stun. The draw card. I guess Cryogen Relic can go. We don't need that. Wasp can also interrupt an ability. Remains on the battlefield. Alright, how many counter spells do I have? 3 steps ahead. Essence Scatter for creature spells. Negate for non-creatures. Spider Sense for instant sorceries and triggered abilities. That's already 4 or 5. And we say the nay for anything, and then normalize too. Fuck, alright, we have a lot. Alright, let's get rid of negate. It's very limiting. Same with Essence Scatter, because we have 2 counter spells that can hit anything. So that cuts our counter spells down to what, 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm keeping Inspire Sense because the only thing we have to stop triggered abilities. As far as our ramp goes, we have the Mind Stone, Arcane Signet, and Iron Crag. Arcane Signet can be any of our colors. Mind Stone is going to be white and can also blink. Though we don't have a whole lot of entry triggers, we do have some, so that's okay. And then Iron Crag, being that it can turn into a 3/3, we can put that on fucking T'Challa. So that covers, you know, the equipment I wanted to keep. Draw 2 cards, draw 3 cards. We want to keep the instances because we want to be able to draw on our opponent's turn as well. And it's just Aang. App is just Cat. It sucks because all these 3-drops are good. Every single one of these 3-drops is good. Rewrite History might be the worst one, so we might take that out since we're not playing as much of a control deck. If we were playing a control deck where we wanted more instants and sorceries, we would keep it. But I'd still also think I need to up the creature count. Meringue's just a good card, and with that we can probably take out Elspeth because it doubles as a draw spell as well. Much as I love Elspeth. Planetaria. This is hard. This is hard. Does he have lifelink? T'Challa, I mean. No. Okay. Alright. 4 more cards, guys. 4 more cards. 4 more cards. I know we have a lot of high cost cards. We'll see how the deck flows once it's there. We might just cut some of them. Because Emeritus of Ideation is a great card, draws us cards, hits hard. Imposter Syndrome, once we start getting rolling with all our creatures, I'm just thinking about copying each creature that hits. That sounds crazy. Meringue, it's a draw spell and a strong creature. River's Rebuke, we already explained, it's a one-sided board wipe. What cards can we live without? I want to like Iron Man Armor, especially since if we play T'Challa turn 2, turn 3, and then play this turn 3, turn 4, making him swole, we won't have time to, and then turn 5, turn 6, we can transform him. Do I like that more than Captain America or Aang or all these other shits that I have? Fuck. Oh, this is hard. Alright, we'll try without Iron Man Armor. Because I also like the idea of swinging with T'Challa and then untapping him to have him as a blocker because he still has double strike and can take no damage. So they have to use a removal on him. So let's get rid of Iron Man Armor for now. I do wish I had more ways to draw on my opponent's turn, like caltrops and whatnot. Caltrops. What's the word for that? Remind me. This can draw at instant speed. I didn't think of that. Move a counter from this creature. Target creature gains indestructible. This still becomes into 2/2, which is nice. How much do we have for 1/1 counters? I don't think we have a whole lot of gaining 1 counters. We have Political Triumph, Kid Loki himself. Leonardo gains himself 1/1 counters when we gain life. Origin of Spider-Man can give 1 if it makes it to his second turn. That's only like, what, 4 cards? Alright, so we might have to let go of Key. But again, I'm getting rid of a fucking creature! Ah! Ah! This is fucking hard. Alright, let's get rid of Political... Again, that's one of the only cards we have that gives 1/1 counters. And considering T'Challa is only... You have to destroy him with a spell, giving him hexproof would be nice. Would be nice. The reason I kept exercise in the deck is because we don't have an out to artifacts right now, and that's our only one. Shuffled by ghosts. We have to realize that some of these are creatures without being creatures, so technically we have like 16 creatures. I still want to cut down on some non-creature spells, though. Signet, Iron Crag, Studies. Fuck. Alright, we'll cut Smile at death. It does bring back a lot of my little guys. Imposter Syndrome. I want to like this card. I want this to be a good card for me. How many lands am I at? Am I at 20? I'm at 23. No, I'm at 24. 24 lands is like where the sweet spot is, I feel. But maybe we can cut one. Maybe. We do have a lot of draw power, so I'll try one. And we'll cut and bother. Fuck it. Alright, let's go. That was hard. That was a lot. That made my brain hurt. Gotta change the name though. His name has to change. King. Chala. But this is definitely one commander I was like super excited for. As a matter of fact, there's one more thing I want to check. Did we get any solid multicolor commanders? Oh, I mean, he's 2 colors. Did we got any 3 colors? Ooh, I didn't think about that. Captain America as a Azorius commander, that could be good. Is a 3-drop 3/4? That's solid. Where the 3-color commanders at? These are all 2 colors. I'm looking for 3. Because there's definitely gonna be some I don't have. Grave can't be blocked. I'm sure the 3 colors are after the 2 colors. I just like 3-color commanders. I like the mix of. You're the same. There's no Esper commanders. These are the only 2 Esper commanders if you want to do 3 colors in Standard Brawl. That's why I'm even playing Noctis, because I didn't want to play I didn't want to play a graveyard artifact deck, but that's all I had access to. Oh shit, we did get Thanos. Forgot about Thanos. I should see if I can make Thanos. Yep, that's pretty much it. Alright. Let's go play a game. Ooh, Namor. So we're playing against mono blue Merfolk. I like this hand a lot. There's a lot of bullshit in this hand. All of to start. Activate only if this land entered this turn, or if you control a basic. These new lands are so good. Some Mariner. So he has to be playing Merfolks, right? Yeah, that's a Merfolk. Let's play this. Let's start up with the Mind Stone. Could have also bounced it back to hand with Boomerang Basics, but why would I give him access to such a powerful ETB? Harness the Mind Stone. I'm so mad I don't have this one yet. I have the Soul Stone IRL. I could also flash this in the future if he goes to draw any cards. Let's play a basic. Let's play the Iron Crag for more ramp. Let's bounce Namor back to his. Let's make him recast it. And then we'll drop Voice of Victory. I'm assuming he's going to recast Namor. I could be wrong. Oh, he might get rid of my Voice of Victory. What the fuck? Oh, that's the one that it gets rid of my card and turns him into Voice of Victory until that card leaves the board. That's funny. That was a good move. That was an interesting move. All right, let's play this. I don't think we want to cast T'Challa just yet. The fact that he has Flash on his Panther side too is crazy. It's fine. Oh, I can't cast anything on his turn. Fuck, I forgot about Voice of Victory's ability. Oh, I'm stupid. Oh, I'm so dumb. I'm so stupid, man. I just gave him free damage. I might as well harness the Mind Stone while I have the opportunity. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, I need one more mana to do that. God damn it. This is my fault. It shouldn't even be this bad right now. And then Namor is flying, because of course he does. That's a good card. Fuck this card. Sure. Alright. Oh, we finally got it. Okay, cool. Let's... I need more mana. I want to play him on this side. Guess let's wait. See what he does. I know it would have been safe to play T'Challa, but I want to be able to make sure I can protect him next turn too. This is difficult. Alright, so now he's making more stuff. He's making Namor bigger. I'm not gonna let that happen again. He's gonna enchant it. Exile up to one target creature other than the enchanted creature. So we're gonna let that go. And then we're gonna Dawn's Truce. Getting hexproof. Let that resolve. We only cast him on one side right now. He's gonna swing out, and we're gonna, during Curiosity. Fuck this. All right. So far, so good. So far, so good. Now, let's swing. You know what? Fuck it. Swing. Let's see what he blocks. I might just use Abandoned Air Temple and just pop all my shit. Oh, he's not blocking anything? Say less. I can still play a lot of shit here. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I want to play this, but I wouldn't be able to turn it. I would turn it on, then no blockers. So let's play Spyglass Siren. Do the map token on T'Challa. Alright. My next turn's gonna go crazy. Unless he removes T'Challa, my next turn's gonna go insane. Oh my god. That was nuts. I fucking hate Leviathan. I can't even be mad. That was a great play. That was a fucking phenomenal play. I'm just mad it was so good. I would have loved that forever ago. Alright, let's play this fucking frigate. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I do not have a whole lot of mana left. Alright. First round went to him. The summon Leviathan just went crazy. Nothing I can do about that. I forgot the Leviathan doesn't bounce back Merfolk. And bouncing back dodges any form of protection I could have had. The only way to stop that would be to have a counterspell, which I didn't have. Need to draw more cards. Ooh, Noctis. I do like Noctis. I do like Noctis. Alright, we have land, we have ramp, we have dudes, we have draw, we have a little bit of everything. Let's do this. Good card. So we'll start off with a Plains and the Political Triumph. Alright. Ooh. I do want to kind of keep the counterspell up, but I also want to play the Mind Stone. I guess we'll keep the counterspell up. What you got? Cryogen Relic. That's a draw too that he can reuse over and over again. Now that can go. Let's do Origin of Spider-Man. I'll take that. I would have liked the land too, but it's fine. I'll take the ramp spells. I forgot about the Synthesizer. That's another one we need to get rid of, but it's alright, we have River's Rebuke. That's not good. With the additional 1/1 counter there. I feel like I should play this stuff, but I am not sure. I don't really have anything else to play right now, so I might as well. Le Mind Stone. One more mana would have went crazy. Because then we could have played the mana, played the Mind Stone, played the Arcane Signet, and still had enough mana up to use Malcolm. It's alright. He's gonna exile from my grave. I don't really have anything in my grave worth a damn. Thirst for Identity is okay. He's probably not gonna cast Noctis. He has nothing in his grave. That's not a great card right now. I mean, that's good, but... Yay. Let's play this. Captain America has Vigilance, but he's not big enough to deal with this. So I might just wait another turn. Let's see what happens. 3, 4, 5. We need one more mana to turn on River's Rebuke. I'm okay with. Then Malcolm can actually help us dig for cards, or we can play Thirst for Identity. Wind Crystal. That's fine. That is gonna get him another another search off Synthesizer. Not another search, but another token. Can't cast that yet. It's fine. Let's do Thirst for Identity. Draw 3, discard Oon. Bye, Malcolm. Do I want Malcolm or do I want Cat? I think we'll get rid of Malcolm. Though a flyer is nice, especially against these guys that don't have reach. Maybe I should have thought of that first. Alright, I can catch him on either side now. 2, 4. We have 6 mana exactly, which means I would take 6 and can block one of them. And he would kill it. Because he has double strike. So we'll see what this guy plays. That's a good card. Makes artifacts cost 1 less. It is a 3-drop, so he does get a dude. But he's not going to take a dude with him. We are going to take 8. Let's do Chichala. Hope Enduring. That is a good land, but we have a lot of land right now. Block this. I'm going to mount everything up to his hand. Oh, good top deck. River's Rebuke, leaving us with 1 mana up for Restoration. Gonna have that. Take all that back. And then we will swing. Which will get us to draw 1 card, and then draw us... Does it draw us another card? Oh my god! Oh, that's gross. I didn't realize he did it like that. We make a Voltron deck? I've never played a Voltron deck before. But he being able to draw me 2 cards for swinging? Solid. Ooh, Gwenum. I like Gwenum. Why are you playing Gwenum, though? Are you just trying to cheat out artifacts off the top? Alright, so he's going to play 2. Aegeus. I'm going to Restoration Magic that. Proof and Indestructible. And he quit. Good shites. Good shit. It's getting there. I gotta play it a little more aggressively to be right where I like it. Oh, complete 10 limited events. I gotta complete 2 more limited events. We go do another limited. Can I not get my ass kicked in a limited event? Nah, I'll do 1 more brawl. I'm having fun with this deck already. Yeah, if you guys are wondering what the decks I actually have for standard brawl, because like I said, it's my favorite way to play. For standard, I have a bunch of decks. For any that you haven't seen before, I have Sultai Control, 4-color control, which I like that one. Esper is my own brew. Mardu Mobilize. I was messing with Super Friends. That one needs some work. Grixis was my first deck, and then the rest is like starter decks that everybody made me. But I love standard brawl, that's why I made so many decks. Noctis Artifacts. Again, that needs to get tweaked now, especially with all the new artifacts. That's going to make that deck way stronger. Toph, same thing. Artifacts that came out, going to make it way stronger. She's super fun. Jeskai Control. There's actually some of the transforming cards in those colors that you could do some bullshit with now that I found out, because their mana value is 3. Yeah, Chico. Their mana value is 3. So even on their... you can cast them for free on their backside because their mana value is technically 3. This one's my son's name. It's actually based on his deck. It's Venom. Lethal Protector. Hefka, that's my boy. That was my first commander deck on here. Well, my first standard brawl deck. Bant, that's actually Peter Parker, but that one's probably gonna get disassembled to make the Toughness Matters deck I was telling you guys about. Well, I mean, I guess this one's still fine because the only color combination I don't have is Abzan, so that one's gonna be what I make. But let's play 1 more game with T'Challa. Actually, you know what I just realized I could put in the Bant deck? I can put Jennifer, She-Hulk, the transforming She-Hulk, because she's white green. So yeah, all of those decks can get a nice buff from this set. 5-color Aang. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Alright, we have some early game push, some ramp, and we're going first. Yeah, we'll take this. We will take this. He does have lifelink, which we like. Authority of the consoles. Fuck you. I think we're gonna play Leo first then, because of the authority. That's annoying. That was extremely quick. He'll just die against the Badgermole Cub. That we can counter. He doesn't need the Earthbend too. That's just gonna give him more mana that we don't need. I appreciate him not swinging. Can we cast him on his other side yet? No, we cannot. We do have Aang Swift Savior, which I do like. We also have Emeritus of Ideation. I didn't realize we were already at 5 mana. I should probably cast that. Or I could swing with Leo and pump him up. And then we can keep Emeritus of Ideation for after a board wipe. Yeah. Let it go through. Of course you don't. Why would you? Alright, what does he have for land? White, he has red, he has green, he has enough to play Aang. What the fuck is that? This chairman enters, search your library for X basic lands, where X is the number of colors among permanents you control. Reveal those cards. Shuffle your deck. Okay, cool. So he's probably playing Aang next turn, if I had to guess. Want to gain life. Alright, I guess let's wait and see what he does. He has a lot of mana though. So Normalize is kind of dead. That's fine. Okay, so he's not casting his... his turn's probably close to over. He has enough. He had enough mana to pay for the Normalize, so playing it was kind of dumb. My turn. All right, now we can play America. If we play this, he's more than likely going to play his commander, and we have enough mana for both. So let's do this. Let's go next. Let's swing with both. We'll gain the life. This guy has no fear whatsoever. Bam, I have 6 up mana and you're just taking it. You are a braver man than I. You also should have smelled the board wipe coming. Oh, you did. Alright, cool. I hate myself. Good thing you don't have enough mana to pay for that. And his follow-up is Commander. My follow-up is Emeritus of Ideation. And my Commander. That don't matter. Let's see who got the better follow-up. Alright, he got a land. Should have played his Commander first so we could have gave it a 1-1. Okay, that's a pretty good follow-up. Here's mine. Hate that it comes in tapped! Fuck over the consoles. He can Earthbend, he can Firebend. I don't think he can airbend yet. But who knows what he's going to get off the swing. Now he's pumping. You're the devil. Leave me alone. Ouch. If he transforms Aang, we're dead in the water. Okay, so he's airbending. Does he have a water bend? If he has a water bend, I am screwed. He does not. Okay, cool. He drew a shitload of cards too. Those would have been good at another time. We are getting mollywopped by this authority of the consoles. Alright, let's play Origins of Spider-Man. And then we'll flash into T'Challa when he goes to draw, because he's gonna go to draw. And hopefully We Say Nay can help me. We only need 3 for T'Challa. Do this, see if we can filter out some light. That's a good card. That could help a lot. Alright. Then we'll leave it still. He's automatically going to draw a second card when he swings, so when he goes to combat, we'll flash into T'Challa. We'll flash into T'Challa now. And this turn's going to hurt. I really do hate Authority of the Consoles, man. It's such an annoyingly good card. He has 4 mana of 5. He has 6 mana to play with. 7. 7 mana is a lot. And I can't even pay for the teamwork on We Say Nay. We Say Nay. No. No. You're not about to bounce my commander back. So butthurt. Oh no, he bounced the token back, even better. I'm totally okay with that. Hopefully he doesn't have a water bend. Can you not? What do I do here? Short of a board wipe, I think I'm screwed. That's not good. I might be in trouble, chat. See what happens. You do have a counter spell if he goes to protect it. Does he have another counter spell, another protection spell? Because that'll be crazy. He's trying to drop her one. Thank you. All right. At least we'll live through the turn. Ow. My body. We still only have 11, like, not a lot. Please stop. You don't need to do all this. Cat. I love you, dog, but you ain't helping here. Yeah, because Authority of the Council is stopping me from having any blockers, guys. No blockers for me. This is why I say we need enchantment removal. Unfortunately, I had to use enchantment removal on his creature because his creature was so fucking massive. He really got carried by Authority of the Consoles, man. Here, Waterbending Ascension. I love that card too. And I'm flooded. Flooded. Get it here. You did not need to hit me with Avatar's Wrath. You really didn't. You already had the game. I need to reread Avatar's Wrath. Choose up to one target creature, then airbend all others until your next turn. Your opponent can't cast spells from anywhere other than their hands. That's all I got. Bright side, I can bring it. I can flash him in on. I can flash him in on his other side. Downside, I'm still gonna die because of Authority of the Consoles. Because he has exactly 7. Oh no, he has more than that now. Fucking hate Authority of the Consoles. Oh, that card irritates me so much. Alright, obviously I gotta inject some more draw and some more offense because I want to be able basically to be able to swing it with creatures and letting that be my draw engines. But obviously you need draw engines that aren't just that. For example, oh shit. We got a bunch of shit. Nice. But basically think about it like this. T'Challa draws me cards on hit. So does during Curiosity. I want more abilities like that. I want more benefits for hitting. I know that's not typically a blue player thing. They want to play more defensively, but that's the kind of style I want to go for. So I'm going to be tweaking that deck a lot because I do like that commander. Anyway, guys, we're about to hit the 3-hour mark. I guess I'll do one more limited. 1,500 gems. So we got the pick 2 draft's the only one we can do with coins. So let's do that. We'll do this last pick 2 draft and then we'll call it. I think I got a decent feel for the set now. I need to find a bomb, something strong that I want to commit to and build around that, which will probably be in my first pack because, you know, everybody's going to take the best cards out of each pack. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're playing around. What do we have for villains here? He's a 4-drop villain. You're a 2-drop villain. We want to do green. Yeah. Mana dork. Whenever you discard a card, you may exile a card from the graveyard. If you do, until end of turn, you may play that card. That's a good fucking card too, but I think we're gonna go black-green. Alright. What do we have for villains? Another mana dork villain. Artifact creature. 0. We don't have anything else from there. What's this one? Barbarian Hero. You may look at the top card of your library anytime you may play lands from the top of your library. This is a fucking 5-drop. No. Alright, come on. Give me some black-green. Doom Reign Supreme is a good card. Give me some black-green, baby. Legionnaire is a villain. Another mana dork. Removal. Flying power up to one target creature card from your graveyard to your hand, put 2/1 on count on this creature. That's actually pretty good. And he's a flyer, which also good. Oh, I didn't know we didn't even have a sideboard on this. Stolen Stark Tech. Alright, what else we got? Black Villain. So when this creature enters, put a 1 count on target hero. If that creature is another hero, put a 1 count. I guess. Better than nothing. Cat, hero, insect. Maybe green wasn't the good. Oh, another. Maybe green wasn't the right choice, but I do like the mana dorks, so take all the green. We did get another mana dork, which we like. Madam Mystique, we like. Return target villain from your graveyard to your hand. Return target hero from your graveyard to your hand. We do have some. Ooh, or we can get this one that connives. She comes in as a 2/3 for 2. Oh. You're a hero. Okay, so we're gonna go with you. Mole Man, human villain. Fuck yeah. At the beginning of your upkeep, choose one, put a 1/1 counter, Mr. Hyde, remove a counter from a creature you control, draw a card. Whenever another villain you control enters, attach up to 1 target equipment you control. Between these two, need more creatures. I wanted the enchantment for that little bit of burn. Looking pretty alright so far. Our mana curve's a little high. Oh, I already know this is a good card. Exile target creature mana by if teamwork is paid. Pet Avengers, Giant Growth. This is a solid removal spell. Giant Growth is a really, really strong 1-drop. But we're giving something 3/3 is crazy. Trample power up. It is a villain. It is for 4. Can grab this guy again. I guess Abomination's a good one. Because he can be played with green. Giant Growth. A 3-drop Mana Rock. That can also be a 3/3 flyer. Kind of like that. Ape Soldier Hero. Heroes. Sacrifice this creature to start target non-creature artifact, non-creature enchantment, activate all the sorcery. Take these two. Get the Pet Avengers. Alright, obviously some of this is going to come out. Definitely getting Yellow Jacket. When Hellcat dies, return her to the battlefield under your control. She's good. Comes back with 2/1/1 counters. You're good. You can be good. Are you better than the Death Touch Ninjas? Yeah, because you're the only early game. Game villain. Fuck. Ooh, target player reveals their number of cards equal to the number of +1 of creatures in your graveyard. What the hell does the Iron Zola do? He's a legend. This one is not. Oh, this is hard. 1, 2, 1, 2. Arden's gonna be a really good. We have too many 3-drops. I'll go with the 4-drop because I can also cycle him. I guess we're getting Arden regardless. Ooh, Vision's ability is a good one too. As long as you've put 1 or more counters on Beast this turn, he says flying. When Beast deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. He may not be a villain, but that's a really good ability. Shit. I don't want any of these. I guess we'll get these two. Look at these two. And look at these two. Is that it? Okay, that's it. Plaza can come out. All right, let's cut down. We have a lot of cards we don't really give a shit about. That one's staying. Those are staying. That's staying. That's staying. That's staying. That's staying. Maybe Hellcat's definitely staying. Knight of Wonder Gore is probably coming out because I don't think we have anything that puts 1/1 counters on anything. Whenever you gain life, put a 1/1 counter on Tigra. I don't think I have anything that gains me life, so I'll double check. Obviously, the Undercover Scrolls are staying. Arden Zola's staying. Forcer. Too Evil to Stay Dead is a crazy fucking name. Powerful Broker. Each kind of counter on target permanent. Give that. Yeah, no. Punishing Punch, Dependable Quinjet, Unaliving Legionnaire, Pet Avengers, Abomination, Beast. Those are 4-drops both, so we gotta be careful with that. Helicarrier can come out. He can come out. I just picked him because I had to. These are 5/5s basically that can pump up other things, but that's really. We already have a bunch of 5/5s. I have a bunch of 5-drops. So I don't like that she's a 5-drop, but she makes multiple villains. All right, let's start taking some other stuff out. Tigra can come out because we don't have any life gain. Punishing Punch, Iron Growth. I guess the Gorilla's gonna have to come out. Alright, can we knock down 4 more cards? Sacrifice an artifact or creature, draw a card. You are a 2/3 with lifelink, that's not bad. Be able to stay dead. That is a crazy 3-drop, by the way. Hide's gonna be good. Mole makes dudes. Dependable Quinjet, I guess, can come out. This is a 4-drop. We can cut one of these. These are only draw power, that's why I don't want to take them out. Hellcat does have haste too. Return to the battlefield under her owner's control with a 1/1 counter on her. She loses all abilities and gains haste. How many creatures do we have? 19? Alright, we can actually cut some creatures. We have too many. What does Abomination do? Power up. So he has Trample. He's a 4/4. But a 1/1 counter Abomination, he fights one target creature opponent controls. If we play him, his ability only costs. If we play him for 6, he gets to do that right away. I guess that's okay. I just want to draw a card off Beast. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, how much draw power do I have to draw a second card each turn? This doesn't draw me a card. This doesn't draw me. Well, that does because it's of Connive. That doesn't draw me a card. 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 That draws me a card, but I have to sack a card. That doesn't draw me a card. That can draw me a card, but that's a huge setup. So I can't believe I don't want to take these out, but yeah, they gotta come out. I mean, Madam connives. I'll give her that. Madam connives. But this doesn't connive. So I will take out one more. I'll take out Arden. His ability is too specific to be able to do more than one. Because I need to have 3 creatures in grave, and then I have to pay 2 mana too, and he's legendary. Fine, we'll do a one of. All right, this is gonna be our last game of the stream, guys. After this, well, we're gonna go until we lose, and then that'll be the end of the stream. I need to get late over here. Nobody heard that. What do we got? We do got Doom Reign Supreme, which is dope. And we're going first. You know what? Fuck it. Oop. Whenever a villain enters, each opponent loses 1 life. You gain 1 life, put a flying counter on this enchantment. Oh. The top decks are crazy. The top decks are going crazy. All right, I'm probably gonna play Yellow Jacket first, and then I might just go right into Abomination for the big beefy. All right. Ooh, Mole Man's good too. I do wish that his tokens were villains. That would be crazy. But it's okay. We're gonna start off with Yellow Jacket. We are playing basically a beatdown strategy because it looks like we don't have much interaction outside of like combat tricks. Granted, we didn't draw any combat tricks, so that too. Unlun Warrior, that's a good card. Alright, so I think we might go Mole Man and then play a land to get a minion. And then we can use the minions for the enforcers to start to draw some cards. That sounds good too. And then we also have Abomination, who's a thick boy. But if we pay him when we have 6 mana, his power up only costs 2 because turn we played him type thing. I definitely wanted Yellow Jacket first because of the flying. Fine, have that. We gain 2 life back anyway. That's a good top deck. Ooh, I don't know what I want to play now. Mole Man can get me blockers that can kill stuff. But Undercover Scroll gets me mana. It's a toughie. I think I'm going to go with Undercover Scrolls now. No, I'm going Mole Man. I want bodies on the board. Now we'll gain back that life. Now we have a chump blocker, and then I was just saying that if I played the Undercover Scroll, then next turn I could get Abomination off. But I don't know if that's actually gonna work out that way. She-Hulk, Reach and Trample. Power up, destroy up to 1 target artifact or enchantment. I don't like that. Then we're gonna play Scrolls. That's gonna pump me up. Then we're gonna play Forcers. We only need one more token on Doom. One more token on Doom, and then we get to rip cards out of his deck. I am a little worried about She-Hulk. She is a big girl. Oh shit! We're playing Abomination next turn. At full power, unless he destroys my Mana Dork. He didn't. He didn't destroy my Mana Dork. Oh, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be a little crazy. Hold on. Abomination come in. Doom is live. Doom Reign Supreme goes off. What do we want to play for free? Do we have enough to equip that? We don't. We can't equip that though. And we'll get another flyer. We get 2 more flyers. And then we'll put that on Abomination. Gonna activate Abomination's power up to kill the She-Hulk. We did. Then we're gonna swing with these 2. Maybe not him, because she can kill him. But we'll swing with that and gain some life. Our board looks crazy now. He can't swing because of Abomination. I can swing with Abomination because of Trample. We have a flyer. He has nothing to block flyers. We have 3 flyers. Wakanda forever. He's still gonna swing. That's wild. We're gonna kill you. We're gonna kill you. And we're gonna kill you with the tokens. Does he have something to protect them? Oh, first strike. No, that one's dead. Colleen's dead. Wakandan guards are dead. Bowman makes more moles. I kind of want to put this on Yellow Jacket. Just to gain more life. Then we'll go swing, 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 and swing. That can go in the grave, which is actually going to power up my scroll. But now we have another creature in the grave. Bonk. As a matter of fact, you know what also makes more sense? Putting this on the scrolls. And that's a 4/5 blocker. That's why I like this as a mana dork. The fact that it turns into a 3/3 for 2, or getting 2 creatures in the grave, that's not even a cost. I'm pretty sure that's the game, bud. Spider Woman. Oh. Ooh, I don't like that. You tap down Abomination. Abomination can't untap until this leaves the board. Alright, what am I going to do here? What am I saying? None of this has reach. No reach, no reach, no reach, no reach. Put that back on Yellow Jacket to gain more life. Swing, swing, swing. Ooh, that's a good card. He doesn't do anything until upkeep, so maybe he's not. We have 1 life left. I'll put that back on scrolls. And then pass turn. Pretty sure that's the game. There's flyers. Yep, that's the game. I can just let everything go through. We went crazy in that game. Absolutely crazy. That was bonkers. That was probably the best showing I've ever had in the limited environment. Gimme. And we get 4 wins without losing. Villains, man. Fun ass deck. Fun ass deck. Alright. That's a lot of villains. And we got a draw card. And we have green. Yeah, we have our colors. Yeah, this is good. Create a tapped 2/1 villain creature token with menace. Activate only if there are 2 or more creature cards in your group. That's the only downside to Arnon. That's why I got rid of him. El Blanco. Ooh. I don't want to play her to connive, but no, I want to do Yellow Jacket first, just to get the flyer and start gaining life. He's too good of a card. But she'll help me get the creatures in the grave to turn on Arnon. Room. Return up to 1 target creature card from your grave. I guess I have to decide now. I guess we'll see what we draw into. She's a 5-drop. I highly doubt we're going to get to her. At least not soon. And besides, Unliving Legionnaire's power-up can get me it back. Basic land cycling. Alright, so he's playing blue-black. I think next we play Beast. Well, I guess we'll see what he kills. If he kills anything. Okay, he doesn't have flying. When Claw enters, target player reveals a number of cards from their hand equal to 1 plus the number of creature cards in your graveyard. Choose one of them, that player discards it. God, that card's dirty. Alright, how much do you need for yours? You're a 7-drop? Alright, so we're gonna go Beast. Swing. He has no mana, so. I probably could have left Red Room Makut up, but it's fine. If he kills Beast, then Arnin's on. And Claw will be even grosser. Ooh. Ooh. Let's play the Claw. Giant Growth is a great addition. Show me that hand. Well, I only have 2 creatures in grave, 1 creature in grave, so he gets to show me 2 cards. And I make him discard 1. I love that. He shows me land, I'm making him discard Swamp, because all he has is 1 black. Villains, man, they evil. No way you're just quitting. He shows him still looking at his hand. There we go. So Leader, which lets him draw more cards, or Taskmaster, which is an annoying fucking card. Ooh, definitely Taskmaster. Fuck that card. That card pisses me off. I hate that card. Okay, so he's gonna get +1/+0 and indestructible. That's fine. I'm assuming he's gonna block Beast. He's not. He is. We can Giant Growth to keep the Beast. Actually, we'll Giant Growth. We can Giant Growth whatever he attacks with. That's fine. He gets a 1/1 connect he drew. No, that was only his first card this turn. That's funny. I love the specifics. Do I want to use Giant Growth here when I can't kill his creature? This dying will also turn on Arnin, so I think we let it die. Now, if he tries to swing with the Atlantean Cavalry, we can block it with Claw and Giant Growth it. Shit. That's an annoying card. Give me discard 2 cards. Rough. He has 1 mana up. He is not going to swing. My turn. I'm going to hold this. I don't trust him. You should already be having huge red flags. I'm swinging at you when you have stronger creatures than I have. So that's 5 damage. Go ahead, play the leader so I can kill it. I'm still pissed about when he made me discard. And I like those cards. He's not attacking at all. Interesting. Just keep swinging. Can't be blocked. I don't give a shit about that. We're not trying to block you. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, so one of y'all is dying. I think pump up you. If he hadn't blocked, we would have killed him that turn. So he at least gets another turn. With the leader now being a 2/3, which is not scary at all. He does get to connive, which is annoying, and he gets to connive for 2. That's a problem. Alright, I need something. can block Red Room Recruit all day long now. Shit. I'm getting flooded. It's gonna come down to the top deck, guys. It's gonna come down to the top deck. It's fine, make me dump the land. One, 3. This is avail 2. Then he gets to connive 2. Fuck. The connive is gross because he gets to draw 2, keep 1, and then discard the other one. Such a good ability. I need something crazy. Oh, he's making this thing connive? Huh. Hopefully he's land flooded too. Always happens to me. What else you got, Pimpin'? He's gonna beat me because of the draw. He's seeing way more cards than I am. I had a great start. Great start, man. Yeah, you should get the leader over my Red Room Recruit and then worry about. I'll take it. I fucking need this right now. It has lifelink, it can sack at instant speed. I'm okay with all that. This creature enters, choose up to 1, tap target non-land permanent. Tap target. Alright, so he's gonna block. And I'm okay with this one. I want to sacrifice it, but I also don't want him to have the creature that he can just fly around with. That's why he kept it in hand. I do like that this has lifelink. So I can keep on gaining life. I've got 24 to his 5, but he, like I said, he's been seeing more cards than me. I do have my opportunity to catch up with the Kingpin Enforcers. That's not good, because he can use the power-up. What am I gonna do? I would have used the power-up. Oh, I can sacrifice himself and draw? That's cool. I didn't know that. Not gonna swing. Got something. Alright, we're gonna sack to draw. Give me something good, baby. Give me something good. Because my hand was ass. That's okay. Play him too. I want to swing with Hellcat, so that way she comes back as a 3/3. Jerk. It's alright, next turn I can sack her to Kingpin Enforcers. I can sack her to Kingpin Enforcers, and then she'll come back as a 3/3 with haste, which we like. Come on, man, swing out. I need you to swing out. I need removal, guys. I need removal. Nah, you know what I need? I need fucking a big boy. Oh, that was dirty. That was so unbelievably dirty. Thank God we have so much life, but I don't know if we can catch up now. That... One, two, three, 6. I have 7 mana. He's finally going on the offense, guys. And he's gaining life back. We don't like that. Got the scrolls. Got the enforcers. I think Mr. Hyde is better first. And then we're gonna swing. He teamworked. That's why he was able to bounce all my stuff back and get this Leviathan. Alright. I just gotta try and keep his board under control. Oh my god. Alright. These flyers are gonna fucking ruin me. Thankfully, Mr. Hyde can grab the counter off of Hellcat and draw me a card. He's not going to gain any life attacking with 2 of them. Alright, so he's going for damage. That's fine. Come on, give me something good. He can draw 3 cards next turn. I'm getting folded. He drew too many cards. This is taking way longer than it needed to. You've got to be kidding me. That's what we're doing? Fucking locked up anyway. You gotta be kidding me. Alright, guys. I think that's all she wrote. She's gonna beat my ass with the flyers. I'm pretty sure I was... yeah, I was damned if I did, damned if I didn't. The leader kind of carried him. 6, 10... Can you do one more? He's gonna get double connive. All you have to do is connive one of them for 1 damage and I lose. Just discard an on-land. Honestly, you could just swing out and I probably die. There we go. That's game. Okay, cool. Moving on. Yeah, the leader carried him. Shame that. We did good. We did good up until that point, but it was either Taskmaster or the leader, and both of them were going to be a problem for us. Should have focused on getting rid of the leader, though. All those draws just carried him. Alright, what do we got? Red Room Recruit is good. Stark Stolen Tech is good. Punishing Punch. Alright, this is a solid hand. One more land, Beast is live, which I would like very much. Punishing Punch costs 2 less to cast if I have 2 or more creatures in the grave. That's cool. Alright, let's... Our opponent is going first. That's never fun. That's a good card. That's what won this last game. Or the first game. I'm probably gonna play that before anything else. Mm-hmm. Good for you. I'm gonna take a little bit of life here. Giant growth too. Good shit. We'll play Doom Reign Supreme now. We'll play Red Room Recruit. We'll hold on to 1 green mana for the giant growth. We'll be chilling. He's playing blue-black, so he's probably just playing straight villains. No, he's playing blue-black-white. Interesting. Five mana. I'm 5 mana. 5 cards in hand. Vibranium Daggers is good. Oh, was he playing? Did he go with equipments? That'd be cool. I haven't seen that yet. Forest, Red Room Recruit. Draw one card. Discard Arnon. Ooh. Nope, we're gonna keep Arnon this time. Because Arnon plus Doom Reign Supreme is actually really solid. Attack, it connives. Maybe I should have went with more equipments and this guy. Sword Scoundrel, whatever his name is. I need him. I do need a mana. I am one short. I am short on mana. That's fine. I'm gonna swing. If you connive, you'll be a 5/6. This is gonna make me a 5/6. Give me a solid and discard a land. Come on, discard a land. Fuck. I'll just take the 5. It's not worth it. My turn. Yeah, we got a land. I needed that. And we got another villain. You know what? I'll wait. This way, if he wants to attack with the swordsman, sharp scoundrel, whatever, I can kill that too. The connive was annoying though. No, I don't think I can catch up though. Death Touch. It gains first strike and menace. Fucking what? Alright, now things are getting scary. What am I gonna do here? Whenever a creature you control attacks alone, it gains first strike and menace. Gaining first strike is a problem. I think I block and I save the undercover scroll. That might be my only option here. Hey Zeph, I saw you also play sometimes Vanguard. Which more do you enjoy, Magic or Vanguard? My bad, Linksy. Sorry I didn't respond faster. First off, welcome to the stream. Second off, it depends. I loved Cardfight Vanguard for so long, but the way they've been handling the game, it is becoming a lot less fun. You know what I mean? Everything's so homogenized. A lot of the decks do the same thing. There's less creativity. Everything's becoming expensive. I've been having a blast with Magic, and that's kind of why I'm playing it now. so that saved me some damage. Made him indestructible. Let's get Arnon out. We can't use Arnon. Actually, we can't use him, can we? No, because he can't tap. Fuck. Alright. I think that's all we got for right now. Oh, we can kill this. We can kill this now. With Giant Growth and Punishing Punch. Punishing Punch costs 1 if we have 2 creatures in grave, which we now have. Oh no. It's a 4-drop. Took you, dealing damage to you. That's 8 damage. Fuck you. You definitely killed the wrong creature. I'm talking my opinion. Because Arnon's gonna spit me out villains, which is gonna trigger my Doom Reign Supreme. Everything was calculated. Getting 2 creatures in grave to be able to do more damage, and now Giant Growth is working. Get the black. Activate. Bang. Now we have another dude. Put this on Arnon just in case. Alright, next turn, Doom Reign Supreme goes off. Those of you that don't know, the way Doom Reign Supreme works is every time a villain enters, I gain the life, opponent loses life. Once I have 5 counters on it, which I only need 1 more, I get to look at my opponent, the top 5 of my opponent's library, and I get to cast 2 of their spells for completely free. Which is what I'm going for. Unless he kills Arnon, which will break my heart. Which I just need to top deck one of my villains. And by the way, this is not like a full made deck. We're in a draft event. And we basically drafted black-green villains. And villains are pretty cool right now. With all the stuff they got. He basically wants to play a villain to be able to equip his weapon to it. It's fine, I'll just take the damage. I can't block. I see the same here. I feel the same thing when we talk about Vanguard. I've been playing Commander with some friends, and it's really fun. In Magic, there's so much interaction. Yeah, that's what I liked about it too. And it's why I got into card games in the first place. I love decision making, and Vanguard doesn't have much anymore. Whereas even Yu-Gi-Oh doesn't have as much anymore. But there's so much decision making in Magic. Every little decision matters, and that really fucking does it for me. What am I gonna play here? We can't use this power up because we don't have Wooburg. Falcon's a good one. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, tap target land or creature. Ninja of the Hand, yeah, those are good. And now we get an extra dude. Each opponent discards a card and put a 1/1 counter. Yeah. So we use this power up. It costs less to cast because this is the turn we just played him. So it costs his mana costs less to cast. That's how those work. You have a 3/2, a 2/2, and a 2/4. You have Death Touch. You're annoying. Let's put you on my villains. That way you can kill Black Widow if need be. All right, I think I'm good now. I think I have control. I will say, we did a Vanguard stream last night. We actually played the new Buddy Fight deck, the Buddy Fight crossover, and the newest one, it's supposed to be like the cheater of the show, was probably the most interesting deck I've seen in Vanguard in years. Not this fucking card again. Oh my god, this fucking card carried my last opponent. Carried my last opponent. Oh, I fucking hate this stupid bitch. Like I was able to amass such a strong board. I was able to take such control of early game, and then he just got the double connive. Just mattered so much. Oh, it's so annoying. So basically, when he connives, he gets to make one of his creatures connive at the beginning of his combat, and then instead of drawing 1 card and discarding 1, he gets to draw 2 and discard 1. So he's always gonna go card positive, and he can pump up his creature. And I'm fucking annoyed. Oh, fuck this bitch. Just swing out so I can kill your board. Because otherwise I'm going to get mad. Now, I have a Death Touch Ninja, but if I fight the Death Touch, they're both going to die. But, does he have first strike? Does she have first strike? She does. That is also a problem. And she has Menace, I think. Alright, I can block with the Red Wing and the Ninja of the Hand and she'll die. Will she? I'm just gonna keep on making more dudes. I'll swing with my flyers and leave everything else to block. Give me something good. Not more land, please, for the love of Christ. Mr. Hyde's not good right now. What do you play for commanders? You gonna kill my falcon? He's dealing 2 damage to... he's dealing 4 damage. No. Yeah, I just saw it. I have to watch it. It looks like the buddy fight deck is in Vanguard, and damn, what a board. I hope the enemy doesn't board wipe. It's a limited event, so I doubt he has a board wipe. I'm just trying to keep up with this card draw. All I can do is keep spinning out these 2-1s. And now he's spinning out 2 dudes. That's a really powerful card he just played. Believe it or not, he actually has the advantage right now. Because he has a 6/5 Death Toucher, so I have to be careful how I block. He can also... She can also give, if something attacks alone, she can give it First Strike and Menace, which is annoying. This thing's going to draw him 2 cards every turn and discard 1. This thing gets powered up if he plays a non-creature spell. And this is moving his equipment around for free. So it's fucking annoying. Yep, and now he's going to connive again. Thankfully, I have 2 flyers I can keep swinging at him with, but hopefully he doesn't have any more removal for it. This Saga deals 2 damage to each non-villain creature an opponent controls. So it's going to kill my bird. Everything else is a villain, so I should be okay. Now he's trying to make Agent Atlas big enough to swing at me, which I don't give a shit about. It can swing at me. I'm just worried about the Black Widow. He's going to give her Menace. I'm not sure how First Strike works with multiple blockers. Does she get to hit all the blockers first? I guess I'll just block her with fucking everything, right? I don't know how this works. Or did she just kill both of them? I'm a Lord of the Rings and Hobbit fan, so I play partner commander Frollo and Sam, which is fun. Which commander do you play in real life? IRL, I have my main deck, which is Kefka Court Mage, and I have an Esper deck, white, black, blue. His name is Bane, Lord of Darkness. He is a 5/2 4-drop. When a non-token creature on my board dies, I basically have my opponent choose. Either I draw a card or I get to play a creature from my hand for free that has equal to or lower toughness than the creature that died. Oh, wait, what am I doing? I should put this on Falcon so we can do more damage. You guys are staying to block. Can I stop getting lands, please? Alright, if he can't deal with my flyers or kill me, I win. That's fine, as long as Falcon lives. Can he do 2 damage to kill Falcon? Nah, Falcon will kill him on my turn. So yeah, I've dabbled in Magic here and there throughout the years, but it wasn't until the Final Fantasy set came out because they turned my favorite Final Fantasy favorite Final Fantasy character into a really, really strong card. So I was like, I gotta play. My favorite Final Fantasy villain is Arden. Arden the Usurper is the card, and it is a monster. And it was why my first deck was a Reanimator deck, which was Emmet Selk Unsundered, which was a Yawgmoth's Will on legs on the backside. He transformed. But then there's so much graveyard hate in the game, I had to find another way to win, and eventually he evolved into Kefka. People hate playing against that deck. Please do something. Don't rope. I'm streaming right now. I don't got time for this. You have a chance to draw into an out for Falcon and the Winter Soldier, so just per Falcon, so just do it. Please respect my time. If you cannot deal with it, just surrender and let's go to the next game. Damn, I see Kefka is strong command. I played against it. It was strong as long as you have death. Bane is the deck I'd focus more on just because it's more fun for people to play with. It's basically like a pseudo aristocrats deck. It's pretty fun. Alright, so it's gonna having it. She's gonna having again. He's just looking for an answer to Falcon, which that deck does have answers to Falcon. He already tried to play one with Helicarrier Strike. Exile target creature with toughness 4 or greater. Huh. Why didn't he keep that? That would have worked. Exile T. That's the out right there. I have his toughness is 4. He must have drawn another out. That's the only thing that makes sense, because otherwise he just threw the game away. He threw the game away. Chat, he threw the game away. And I'm mad. I should have grabbed Leader when I had the chance. Leader's so fucking annoyingly good. I'm just gonna go to combat and pray he doesn't kill me on the swing. Looking at his hand, he might have an out. He has a car. He has a fucking flying car. And I'm out of blockers. GG. When this vehicle enters, exile up to 1 target creature you control, return to the battlefield. Beginning of the war's next end step. He just has to crew for 1, which he has the leader. And good game. See, unlike him, I'm not waiting. You got it. Good job. Alright guys. That's the end of our run. I definitely have to work on draft. I am not good at draft at all. That one I actually thought I did good, but I guess not. I'm gonna claim my gems. I can do another draft later, but I'm gonna do that later. I actually have to go. This stream's already almost an hour longer than it was supposed to be. Anyway, I love y'all. Keep an eye out for more Magic content. If you got Linksies, thanks for stopping by again. Check out the rest of the content. I do a lot of Arena because it's the easiest way for me to play, but I do love Magic. I'm actually gonna go work on my deck right now. But I'll catch you in the next stream, y'all. Later. Hey, dinner.